been searching for peace, and yes, I finally found it. I broke every change, and no, I cannot be bounded. And every little mountain, I'ma just walk around it. It's been the Lord, and I thank Him for keeping me grounded. He showed me the truth and keep all the evil from around me. Cause even when people deceive you, He holding you down. Too blessed to be stressed, and nevertheless, I'm screaming that loud. Sometimes, but I'm feeling alright. Now I can feel again, feel again, feel again. Damn, that hurt!
No plans, no rules, just me and you. Tonight, anything goes. We'll just chill, just fine. We got all night. Just know anything goes. Anything goes.
I hope you're ready for this work. This stress got me on edge. I may go berserk. And I've been sipping on this Henny since I left work. Plus you got on that tight skirt. You about to get murked. But first, we can have a little conversation. Cause you've been nominated. I hope that we don't make a baby. Cause them thighs peeking at me and I'm going crazy. And I've been going through it lately. I know it sounds crazy. But you can be that aspirin for this bad headache. I had such a bad day when you can be my medic. My past, I regret it, but tonight I won't sweat it. So let your hair down, baby, and take off the leggings. And please excuse me, I tend to be a little mannish. My man feeling kind of famine, he can do some damage. I really hope you understand it. Now tell me, baby, can you handle it?
No plans, no rules, just me and you. Tonight, anything goes. We'll just chill, just fine. We got all night. Just know anything goes. Anything goes.
That thing getting soaking wet. I'm touching on your body, kissing all on your neck. I'm in my feelings, so I'm drilling, and you feeling that. Your legs shaking, and you can't seem to get rid of that. Now where my finish at? I haven't had my dinner yet. Your legs with a ceiling and your head with a pillow at. I gotta give you something that's gonna keep you coming back. I gotta have you running back. Bend that ass to the mat. Yeah, I love the way you throw that ass back. The way you talk to me, the way you make that ass clap. And then you crawl to me, make me hit my cash out. A fucking mall, anything you want, you can grab that. You gon' turn me to a madman. You might as well put your ex in a trash can. Cause ain't no time for making amends. If you got time, then we can just meet up
No
again.
plans,
Yeah.
no rules,
I ain't got
just
nothing to do tonight,
me
baby.
and you.
Just me and you.
Tonight,
You gon' be my dinner and dessert, baby. Yeah.
just chill, just fine.
Oh yeah, we gon' kick it.
We got all night.
Oh yeah.
Just
Oh, we gon' have a good time, baby.
anything goes.
Oh, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
Anything
I'm a single man.
goes.
Better believe it. I'll be seeing you in the morning, baby.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
What's happening?
What's
good?
happening? Hi, bro.
What's going on? How
I
you
want
feeling?
I love that song. But my
Yeah.
situation, every time I hear that song, I gotta put it on mute. But I love that song. I
Why you
love
say you
it.
gotta put it on mute?
Yeah, because I'm celibate, man. I don't need to get all frustrated. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't put it on mute, but
I feel
yeah.
you. I feel you.
You
What's
feel me?
going on? What's going on?
Listen, bro, I know it's grown folk talk tonight. I got a little question to ask people about donations. When people donate to causes, should they be able to get their money back? Should they be able to take their money back like a week or a month later? Like,
Only if it's a fraudulent account. But if you donated money to somebody because you cared, and all of a sudden you're mad at them, no, you should not.
Okay, thank you very much. Because
Yeah.
that's what I'm seeing right now that's going on in these YouTube streets. It makes no sense to me. It's like, when you donate to somebody one week and the next week you ain't got no groceries, so you want the money back and buy some groceries. That's what I'm looking at it as,
That's Indian giving. That's what
I
it
know
is.
that's exactly what it is. Or because you don't like somebody. It doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, I'm glad you went live, bro, because I was sitting there getting frustrated and mad at this person. Get ready to go on their panel and cuss them out. But I'm going to be down in the chat. What's your topic? Or we just
I'm gonna drop it in a second. You know I'm always have a topic for
I know you, bro, but I'm down. I'm down in the chat, okay?
All right.
Okay, love. Bye.
That was K Money, K dollar sign. Y'all know what it is. I'm gonna play one more song and then I'm gonna drop the question of the night as the song plays. So let's get to it. Welcome everybody. MC, what's going on? Spiritual Rising, D Marie, little sisters in the building. What's going on, Carla? Yeah, we got a good little topic tonight that we're gonna talk about. And this shouldn't cause no ruckus. But in the meantime, let's get to this jam, man. This is Sunset.
I just wanna see the sunset. Through the summer breeze with you. Now tell me, would you like that? Yeah, we can make love by the ocean, moving like a slow motion, making melodies with you. Now tell me, would you like that? I know you would like that.
Let's reflect on everything that's keeping us happy. Let's ignore the pain, baby, create us some magic. Like some Novocaine, we don't have feelings of sadness. I'd rather live in the moment than look back at it. Let's take a walk on the beach, let me hold your hand. Take your shoes off, let your feet feel the sand. Moments like this make me happy, I'm your man. This feeling got you high, I swear to God, you ain't gotta land. You got me hot, got my hands all in your pants. One glance, got my man ready for a chance. You got me feeling like a groupie, maybe like a fan. I'm not ashamed, baby girl, it is what it is. Hey, you got me coming out my clothes, hope nobody don't see us, cause I might just strike a pose. As the waves hit the rocks and the sun get low, low, low. I love the way the sunset glow.
I just wanna see the sunset. Through the summer breeze with you. Now tell me, would you like that? Yeah, we can make love by the ocean, moving like a slow motion, making melodies with you. Now tell me, would you like that? I know you would like that.
I don't want the night to end, I hope it lasts forever. It's nothing better being with you in this kind of weather. I wanna give you all bass, you can hit the treble. Make you hit the high notes, I'm talking falsetto. Yeah, turn your body to a faucet, baby. Sprinkle leaking, have you leaking on the counter, baby. It's something about you, I just wanna be around you. I can't leave you since I found you, I don't wanna be without you. I'ma let the world know that you're my love. I will never put you down, I'ma build you like a mountain. Every day that I'm around you, those days I'm the proudest. Like I'm smoking purple haze, girl, you got my mind clouded. Oh yeah, every day you got me feeling like a king. Like I woke up from a dream, but nigga love it when he sleep. Every day we on the beat, I feel like this the way it's supposed to be. And when the sun set, I want your body close to me.
I just wanna see the sunset. Through the summer breeze with you. Now tell me, would you like that? Yeah, we can make love by the ocean, moving like a slow motion, making melodies with you. Now tell me, would you like that? I know you would like that.
Body to be global. And we ain't playing with you.
We back and we black. Welcome to Grown Folk Talk. Y'all know who I am. I'm your gracious host, Boss Man Busy. I'm in the building. As y'all can see, I already dropped the question of the night. I got a follow-up question to it, but we're going to touch on this one first. Might not even make it to the second part of it, but we'll try. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. If I ain't holler at you, what's going on, Light Brown Eyes? But the question of the night, is it possible to be in love with two people? And that's a question that been around for a long time. You know, I think when it comes to the dating scene, when you're dating, you meet one person and y'all have not fully committed just yet. You're not tied down. The relationship is just what it is. You know, y'all still dating. So the door is still open for someone else to come in. You feel me? You know, ain't no such thing as cheating when you're not committed, right? So you find someone else, y'all start kicking it, you know, you talking to someone else. And all of a sudden you're in a situation where you got two people involved and both of them are pretty good. Man or female. We're not talking about men, we're not talking about women. We're talking about in general. All right? Now you care about this person, you care about this person. And now you fucked up and you stuck because both people that you like are treating you like you want to be treated. And then you tend to fall in love with both. It can happen. I think it can. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. I want to know how you feel. And then we're going to get to a follow-up question. But in the meantime, before I even check the chat, we're going to jump into another jam. Again, you know, I'm a music head, so that's what I do. But well, we're gonna play this one right here. Since I'm on that level, we're gonna keep it riding. Since we're gonna ride, why don't y'all come ride for me? You dig?
Body to be global. And we ain't playing with you.
Hey ladies, let me give y'all some free game. When you got a man that has your back and that'll ride for you, it's only right that you return that favor. Cause y'all a team. Stop being a man headache and be his aspirin. Try riding for him. I'm a man, but I got feelings like you. Mistakes gonna be made even though we don't try to. Neither one of us is perfect. On God, girl, I got you. When the weight too heavy, baby girl, I'ma spot you. I will never put you down, nor never will I knock you. I support your dreams, I won't let a nigga stop. But I need you to back me, don't make it seem odd. We in the two-seater, baby, fly high, helicopter. I hold you tight every night, real tight, like a lobster. Like the game on the line, won't fumble, won't drop. When you're sick, I'ma give you your meds like a doctor. I can see you in my future, baby, no problem. We on the paper chase, baby, all I wanna see is pride. Negative thoughts, girl, stop. I'm that nigga that you rob. A new whip, you can cop. Chump change, I ain't bothered. New clothes, new jewelry, baby, you gon' rock it. I'ma ride for my girl, cause that's my baby. But are you gon' ride for me? Are you gon' ride for me? Are you gon' ride for me? I'ma ride for my girl, cause that's my baby. But are you gon' ride for me? Are you gon' ride for me? Are you gon' ride for me? A lot of women don't know how to be submissive at all. Won't let a man be a man, you just pissing them off. And when you get a good man, treat him like he a dog. You think that man gon' stay, he gon' get the hell on. He go to work, he go to church, he treat your kids like his own. This nigga even gave you the passcode to his phone, but you won't leave him alone. Damn, baby, he grown. And even when your ass wrong, he just leave it alone. You need to be his back, let him be the king of the throne. Them bitches jealous of you, because you got what they want. They waiting for a slip up and they gon' be in the front. You gon' be looking dumb, baby, you just got fucked. You better take heed. Nah, is this what you want? If you don't, then I suggest you better pick your shit up. Grab your keys, hop in the whip. It's time to crank this shit up and be a driver for a man. Let him put his fucking feet up. I'ma ride for my girl, cause that's my baby. But are you gon' ride for me? Are you gon' ride for me? Are you gon' ride for me? I'ma ride for my girl,
Hey,
We back. And we got K Money back with me again. You might as well stay up here.
I know, might as well, but I like to be in the chat because I can hear the music better. But anyway, is it possible to be in love with two people? You see, this word love comes in all kinds of forms. So for me, oh yeah, you could be in love with 10 people, but it depends on what type of love we're talking about. Like I could go for myself. I have the love of my life, my ex. Hi, Kusuke.
What's happening?
I still love him till this day, but I'm not in love with him. You understand?
Exactly.
But
And that's why I made the question that way.
Yes.
In love.
In
Not
love.
love.
Okay.
In love.
So this is my thing about being in love with two people. For me, I know you say it's not a man-woman thing, but I've looked at the chat and some women said they've done it. But for me, women are different. They don't really fall for like two people. Some women, I'm going to say some because I see some said they do, but I can only speak for myself. I can't be in love with two people at the same time. In love, no. I got to focus on one man at a time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, I got to get to the chat because I had to go fix me a drink, so I didn't even see the responses yet. But
them sisters said, yeah, they've been there. Oh, okay. I ain't never been there.
yeah, I mean, I truly feel like it's possible. But Kay, how you feel about it, Crucial? I got 2 Ks, so I got to say Crucial now.
Yeah, I don't even know what the question is. I just seen you was live, and I just clicked on the stream. Just clicked straight in the stream. So I'm looking at the question now. Is it possible to be in love with two people? I'm gonna say you can. Can you? Cause I done been in love, but I fell for another chick while I was still in love. Yeah, it's possible, man. It ain't nothing that ain't impossible except for a person to literally fly off the ground. Everything else is pretty much. Everything else is pretty much possible. So yeah, I mean, if you love a chick, if you love the lady that you with, the woman that you with, and then you mess around outside of the relationship and start messing with somebody else, and you start having feelings for her too, and it gets deeper, and you don't get caught for at least a year or two, it's possible. I'm just saying.
You took the wrong fucking route, bro.
Yeah,
Right. I mean, that's the only way that you're gonna love somebody else if you can.
You just came in. I actually gave the example. I'm gonna break it down to you. The route you should have took. You dating the chick, you know what I'm saying? Y'all have not fully committed to each other.
Okay.
But you start feeling her, y'all digging each other, but y'all yet have committed. So the door is open for someone else. And both of y'all have that understanding. So you start hollering at another chick. Even though you like her, you see this bad little breezy. You start talking to her. She start treating you right and all that shit. And then you fall for her too. I didn't say go cheat on the chick that you're with, Crucial.
Oh, yeah. I thought that's, okay. Okay, yeah.
Let me ask you something. If you're going to fall for the two, that means somebody's not getting, it's not even, like it's uneven. Like somebody, you're not fully committing to, how could you be with two, in love with two and go with the two? Somebody's going to fall short on that. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm going to give you, I ain't going to say their names, my guy, but I'm going to tell you, and you probably already know the two. So, okay, so when that relationship ended, when we broke up, as bad as it did, we still loved each other. I still loved her, but I had to move on to the short, light-skinned chick. And I fell for her, but I was still in love with her, and I still love her to this day. And you know that. I still love her to this day, man. And so, yeah, so that's, that would be my example.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel the same way.
I hope she watching. Hey.
So I'm gonna keep this question going. So, but since we got a couple of answers, let me go ahead and give y'all the follow-up question. All right. So, if the person you are in love with told you they are in love with someone else too, what would you do?
As long as I can still get.
What a man's answer. Okay.
So,
until it's officially, you know what I'm saying, official that okay, we gotta stop this because you know, then as long as I can still get it, you can be in love with them all you want to. Shit.
but you in love with this person, and they just told you they're in love with somebody else.
But I'm in love with somebody else too. So I mean,
No. I'm changing the question around now.
Oh.
You're not in love with no goddamn body.
I ain't in love with nobody?
No, this is the second part of the question, but I'm changing it up.
Okay.
Now, you're in love with someone, but they're in love with you and someone else. What do you do? Oh,
I still say as long as I can get it, man.
You thinking with the little head, not the big head. Not your heart.
I was probably pretty much still be thinking like that, man. Like,
so obviously it sounds like you fell in love with the pussy. Excuse my language.
I wouldn't say fell in love with it because if it's far past gone that we can't get back together, you know
No, you're not finna weasel your way out of this. You're now dating a chick that you fell in love with. Y'all have not fully committed to each other yet. And she dated someone else or see someone else and she fell in love with them, but she still is in love with you. And you are in love with her.
Oh,
she don't want to let you go.
Shit, I'll get back with my girl.
The other one?
The one that's still in love with me. The one that's still in love with me, yeah.
No. The chick that you in love with, she loves you too.
Okay.
But she also loves someone else.
Oh, I'm gonna try to make sure she don't love him then. Shit.
Well, it's too late. She done told you. What you gonna do?
Shit, I'm gonna still try to make sure she don't love that.
He gonna fight for that woman. That's what he gonna do.
Hey, I'm gonna fight. Hey, every night I gotta fight the who I love.
Hey, I don't know how the fuck you gonna win that fight because when you are in love, when someone is in love, that's a hard ass fight, pimping.
Yeah,
right. Think about it now. Think about it. When you in love with someone right now, and there's a chick that's trying to take you from the chick that you in love with, it's damn near she can't stand a chance. Because you done built a bond with this chick that you're in love with, and you now have a newcomer who cares about you enough where they trying to take you from her. But you ain't in love with this other one. You in love with her. Yeah. Now tell me you gonna leave the one you're in love with for this chick that you just met.
No, he gonna go with the little head.
I don't know. If she try hard enough, man. It just depends on how the situation was because you don't know if it ended bad. You don't know if it ended good. You know what I'm saying?
It's not even.
It's not ended. It's love.
Yeah, it's not over. Y'all dating. You fell in love with her. She loved you, but y'all never committed. And now since y'all didn't commit it, she had the door open where she can go talk to somebody else.
Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about. Okay, I thought you were saying both. Okay.
Y'all in a relationship, but y'all been dating to the point where y'all fell in love. But
shit. Now we got to see which one of us gonna become the main man. Shit.
How you gonna find that out? How you gonna find that out, Cruz?
Hey, one of us gotta be the person that's spending the most time with her ass. The person that's spending the most time with her, the person that's staying the night at the house all the time, that's the person that's gonna go out there and win.
Hey, what if she say, nigga, I'm putting you on the schedule. I'm gonna see you Monday and Tuesday.
Oh, hell no, nah, I ain't going for that.
That means you guys are playing the field. You guys are really playing the field. If you can be in love with two women, that means you're giving both women time. But like you said, you're not committed, but you're still playing the field. I'm looking like you guys play the field. Nah, I don't play the field. I'm not.
I ain't been on no scheduled time, man. Nah.
Oh, you see how men think differently than women. Oh,
unless I'm getting off work or some shit like that. Hey, that's
what you said, K Money? You said men think different than women.
Yeah, some men, some women. Anyway,
break that down with what we were just talking about. I want to make sure I understand you.
Because how are you gonna, like, for me, I'm gonna just use me as an example. I can't speak for all women. I'm gonna speak for me. Like, I cannot be speaking to two men at the same time, because in order to fall in love, you have to give them time to
Right.
grow into you. See, I
Right.
can't do that. I can love but not be in love, because I love everybody. That's just me. But for it to go to the next level, I can't go to the next level with two people. That's impossible for me.
Sometimes it happens right before your eyes and you don't even try.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, it can
Yes,
happen.
it
See,
can.
you must be ain't put into that. You ain't been put in that predicament yet.
Nah, I don't put myself in that predicament at all. At all.
Yeah, you wouldn't know that. Yeah.
No, I just can't see it happening, because I wouldn't give two men a chance to come to me, so that therefore I'm going to love them both. But I'm with you on the part where I love the love of my life. I'll never be with him again, but I still love him till today. But I'll never be with him again. But I do have love for him, but I'm not in love with him. You see what I'm saying?
And that's why I use that term, in love. Y'all sit
Yeah.
tight. We're going to play this next jam.
You good on that one, bro.
Yeah. We back. We are back. And I got my homie, my guy, Crucial K, and my little big sister in the building. And we're talking about being in love with multiple people. And Crucial K took the wrong route in the beginning, but
He back on track now.
we back on track. So
Why does it have to be in love? Why it's not like you like two people?
I want to make it hard. That's why I said in love instead of like.
But it's
Because if you like somebody, if you like two people, it's easy to get rid of one of them. Because you can find, that's real. If you like, I like you, your feet stink. Get the fuck on. It's just like that, you know what I'm saying? But if you're in love, you can't just turn love off.
But
If
there's
you-
different levels to love.
Exactly.
This is what I'm saying. There's different levels to love. You can love both of them, but you love one more. But what you doing with two in the first place? That's my question. What are you doing with two?
It can happen. Just like Crucial brought up a situation where he was in love with someone that he's no longer with, and then he started dating and fall in love with his new chick. And let's say the one he used to love wanted him back.
But for me, they're an ex for a reason. And I don't. You can be in love with your ex, but they're an ex for a reason. So you see, you're doing it differently. You're saying it differently. You in love. You're not in a committed relationship with either of them. So therefore, you're partying with both of them. See, my problem is, just for me, you can't party with me and somebody else. Sorry, if you gotta have eyes on me and me alone. Forget that.
But, I mean, what if you didn't? What if you didn't find out that they had somebody else? And
which is a lot of the time.
Yeah, exactly. But you fell in love with them. Now I'm doing the reverse role.
Yeah.
And then you found out that they had somebody else, but you already in love with them. Is it gonna be easy for you to just say, "Nah, I can't fuck with you, bro"?
Yeah, it's easy for me because I love me more than anything.
Bingo.
Sorry,
Bingo.
I love me more than anything.
Bingo. You gonna protect yourself, right?
Yes, baby. Yes.
Okay. Hey, what you think?
What up?
You gonna protect your feelings? Like you done fell in love with a chick after or before she told you she was loving somebody else. What you gonna do? I know you said you gonna goddamn fight for your love, but what if she can't make her mind up? What you gonna do?
I don't know. I have to be in that position.
Me too.
I have to be in that predicament at this point in time. I ain't never had to,
That's a cop out.
I'm a pretty boy, man. I ain't never,
I would say you put a time limit on it.
I'm just saying, I pretty much always got the chick that I wanted. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
So if I wanted her, huh?
It don't always happen like that, pimpin'.
It don't, but I always got the one that I wanted, my guys.
Shoot, he lucky man. He always got the woman he wanted.
I did. I always, and the women I went after, I always got. Come on, my guy. You don't know me. We done known each other over a decade and a half.
Hey, I know what you ain't get. I know what you ain't get.
Who?
Hold on one second.
You better not.
Hold on one second.
I ain't going after her hard, man. I already know what you finna say, bro.
I don't want to hear that shit now.
My God. I don't want
to hear that shit right now.
Come on, man. I already know who you finna. If her name start with a K, I already know he finna bring up.
Nah, it ain't me.
I know.
That song was fire. Hi, Lorraine. Shalom.
Shalom. Okay.
He busted you, Crucial.
Hey, Killer, your mic muted, man.
Yeah.
Oh, my fault. We're gonna get to Lorraine. Welcome Lorraine to the goddamn platform, to the panel, all that good shit. But we gotta hear from Crucial Kate. Cause that part.
I ain't get a chance. I ain't never get a fair chance with Kira, man.
Oh,
we ain't. You know what I mean? I ain't get a fair chance, so that don't count, my guy. I already knew it. That's why I said if she started with a K, I ain't get a fair chance, man.
You ain't get a fair chance. All right.
I ain't get no fair chance. We ain't even go on a date.
All right.
My reputation probably scared her, man.
It does scare some of us women when you have reputations of.
My reputation might have scared her. You know?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Too many chicks. But before y'all start, I'm starting to get phone calls. I'm starting to get texts. I'm starting to get all of that. My birthday is at 12 o'clock.
Yep, 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock, you know what I'm saying?
Happy birthday.
Wine, baby.
Yep, we got 15 minutes for Crucial K birthday.
15 minutes, man. You know, I got on my polo robe here. Yeah, I'm feeling like the man. Return of the man.
You're looking like Mayweather. So, Lorraine, what you got to say on the topic? What you got to say? How you feel about it? I know you said you was going to sit back, but no, we can't allow that. What's up?
Well, for married people, that's dangerous. That's dangerous conversation. That's why I said I'm gonna sit back on that one. Been there and done that, but you know that was a time back. But even for women, it's hard to juggle two different men. You got to either everybody's baby, or you got to remember which one you're talking to. You know, not call the other one's name. You know, it's dangerous. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. But you know, if you're not gonna be in a commitment, then you should leave people alone. You know, if you wanna date a woman, but you can't afford to feed her or buy her drinks, you need to leave her alone. You know,
well, goddamn. Hey, look at it like this. When you're in that type of situation, well, it doesn't matter how you got to that point. Let's say you legitly, and it's hard to say that, but I think it's possible. You legitly got to a point where you love or in love with two different people. Now, you got to look at how the other person's going to feel, especially if they care about you as just as much as you care about them. Now, they just heard that you love somebody else, but you love them, so you don't want to let them go. How in the fuck is that going to work? Because now I know for me, I'm going to speak for me and me only. If I care about you and I love you, and then you tell me later on that you love somebody else, no, I don't play second fiddle to no motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to choose. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, if that person was there first, I will bow out gracefully and say, "Hey, I'm gonna make this decision for you. Deuces. You know, I care about you. It's gonna hurt because I done developed feelings for you. I'm gonna be mad and like, damn, I really fucking was enjoying chilling with this motherfucker, and you know, but I think personally to avoid that type of situation, man, just be straight up. Be straight up like, look, I want to be with you. Let's go ahead and close this chapter. Let's close that door so nobody else don't come in that goddamn back door. Now, if the person says, well, we just started dating and all this, you know what I'm saying? I haven't made up my mind. Run.
You're playing the fiddle.
Run. Because right now, you know, you done told them how you feel about them, and they still want to keep that door open. They don't love you like you think they do. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Anybody?
True. That sounds good to me. Yeah, their mouth to say anything. Mouth to say anything. And then there's people that don't want you but don't want anybody else to have you either. You know?
Hey, and that's real. It's some selfish ass shit.
Oh my.
Yes.
But if they like somebody else or feeling somebody else, you like, you know what? Okay, I care about you enough to the point where I want to hang around, but I want to let you know that when Susie May come knocking at my door, just know I'm finna bust ass up. You feel me?
When Susie May come knocking at the door, you got to go.
That's called.
Oh no!
That's called,
See,
that's called pimping.
that's what it's called.
It ain't pimping. You gotta realize, like, I'm sitting here looking stupid, loving you, and you loving somebody else too. You got two, I got one. That's
You got two, I got one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lust comes into play.
For them to show up at your door like that, that's kind of blocking.
Now I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying I'm out in the street, so I'm at a club somewhere, and Susie tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Hey, you cute, blah, blah, blah." Y'all start talking and whatever. Now, you know in your head you like or love someone else. At the same time, you also know that motherfucker loves someone else. So you like, you know what? Come on to the crib. Let's have a couple of drinks. Let's talk. And bam, that motherfucker start treating you just like the first one did.
See, I can't go with that because I can't see how if you were so much in love with that first person, why would you even go to the next person? This is what I just don't
because they got somebody else.
So how you gonna be with somebody that got somebody else? See, I don't go with that. I ain't gonna be with nobody that got nobody else.
but you fell in love, and then they told you later on that it was somebody else.
You never found out? Like you didn't see the signs?
No.
Really? Oh, like I said before, I love myself enough to know.
We talking about women, Kay. We talking about women.
What about women doing?
I'm not. And listen to me. Y'all know I done said this plenty of times. Men are considered dogs.
We're
considered
cats. I know.
Y'all finish shitting, y'all cover that shit up. You'll never see it.
Yeah.
When the last time you ever seen a cat take a shit?
Okay. I have some cats take a shit, to be honest, but what I will say on this topic is this. At the same time, there could be okay, how can I put this? Like a woman would let go of a man if she couldn't give the man what he wanted. Like, I'm going to speak for myself, okay? I couldn't give the love of my life, children, like he wanted. So I had to let him go, tell him go so he can get what he wanted. And I still love him till today. But I know I just couldn't give him what he wanted in life. So now he's got 2 children and we will never get back together again. But I still love him till today. He's a good man, but he's just not for me.
So what did you want? You're talking about you let him go because you couldn't give him what he wanted.
Yes.
What did you want?
I wanted him happy. You see, if I was going to be with this man, and believe me, he still was coming and wanting, he didn't understand why I let him go like I did, because I couldn't have children for him. I'm not going to hold this on my heart that this man has been with me knowing that he can't have children. I know he wants children and I can't produce children. I'm going to let him go find a woman that can give him what he wants. Because what he ain't going to do is get another woman pregnant with me. That he ain't going to do. So I'm going to make it easier for him and let him go.
I think that's the noble thing to do, and I salute you for that.
Yeah. Hardest thing I ever done in my life.
Salute, man. I appreciate that super chat. Appreciate you. Let me go to the chat. Man. Let me go to the chat real quick because I don't want the people to think I'm forgetting about them. What up, Ja Biggs? What's going on, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna hop off the chat, man. I'm gonna, prepare myself, say my prayer, and I think I'm gonna live to see 12. I should.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna drop dead yet.
Yeah, we don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go out just yet. So, but yeah, man, y'all, I'm gonna be on in the chat. So,
all right, bet. All right, my guy.
I can sing happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
You can let me sing my happy birthday.
Go ahead, give him that happy birthday. Give it to him.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Yay.
Thank you. Hey.
Everybody in the chat, he's talking trash, but he's very handsome. He's very handsome.
I can't even see the chat unless I click on the thing. They're talking trash about me.
No, I'm talking to the people. I'm talking about you. This man is very, very handsome.
We know he's fine as well.
He looks completely different in person. He looks completely different in person, but I knew who he was. And he's a cutie.
Y'all gonna have to let that goddamn air out of his head before the show over. I swear to God.
Come on, my
God. All right, man. Appreciate you for coming in, man. Yes, sir. We're gonna go to the chat real quick and check out some of these comments. David Weeks said, "I'd rather be the other man than to be
your man." Yeah.
Okay. Salute.
Yeah.
D. Marie said that is lust.
Yes,
it's
I
not
agree.
Love. She said it's not love.
I agree with my sister.
You know what? Hey, D. Marie just got that hit in the right in the stomach. Like, they don't love you or you don't love them. That's lust.
That's lust. You thinking with that little head. Shit.
Let's see what else we got in here. Ja Biggs. Let's see what he said. Okay, now he just said he missed it. Let's see what else. Happy birthday. Okay. Really? If I missed anything, y'all let me know. Because I don't see anything where anybody talking about the topic. I think they scared. All right. And matter of fact, let me just go ahead and play a goddamn another song because y'all know I hate that dead air. But we're gonna let's see what we're gonna do. Anybody got a request before I find something?
Well, what I'll do is I'll talk. When you said the topic, because I'm gonna say this about my ex still loved me. Although he was with this other lady, he still tried to come to me. But I shut the door on that. You see, I don't see how you could do that.
He didn't want to let go.
You love somebody. You got to let them go sometimes. But if they come back, then they were yours. I know you could come back, but I could always shut the door. You know what I mean?
He didn't want to let go.
Of course not. I'm a hell of a woman. What you mean?
I know that's right. No, God damn it.
All right.
I got a song we're going to goddamn play.
Let's play some music, bro.
Right, let's turn it up. We're going to play some Arm & Hammer. And I think a lot of people love this goddamn song because we want you to smile.
It's the Legion.
I swear I'll get rid of all these women if you want it. Anything you need, babe, let me know. Let me know. Wanna see that pretty smile. We spin around so I can admire you.
Need to see that pretty smile. Ooh, baby.
It's the Legion.
Why you be looking so down? You got a pretty smile, baby, just smile. No, I'm not the king and I don't got a crown. Even though chicks on my tip, we gon' be down. You got the potion that got me in motion. You wet as an ocean. Yes, this boat is floating. I'm slicker than lotion. You turn me on just like a remote controller. Them bitches is trolling. They probably mad cause of that big booty you holding. And the way you carry it around like a shoulder. So fuck it, let's show them wake them up like Folgers of Curie. They curious, we fast and the furious. Shine on, bling, just like my jury is. Ring, ring, I love to see who it is. People like making money, ching, ching. And shorty, my precious, this might get a ring. Hold up, this the time that we gon' turn up. Okay, hold up, this the time that we gon' show them. And go in and go out and show up and show out. No matter where you end up at, you gon' smile. When it comes down to you and me, I speak the truth like a eulogy. Only gotta prove that it's you and me. You don't ever have to look around or look down. Through the good and the bad, just smile.
I swear I'll get rid of all these women if you want it. Anything you need, babe, let me know. Let me know. Wanna see that pretty smile. We spin around so I can admire you.
Need to see that pretty smile. Ooh, baby.
It's the Legion.
Picture us taking a walk on the breezy night, right after a 85. You want me to eat it and beat it right, just like it's gonna be your freaking night. First, my discussion on why we was fussing is something I don't wanna see tonight. The focus should never about being right. My main focus should be in mine. I wanna see that little pretty smile. Just know after that I'ma beat it down. I'm never gonna leave you, I'll be around. I just can't stand to see it down. I got a confession, I feel you my blessing, no stressing, that's why I keep you around. I wanna know, babe, can you see it now? These bushes I'm not gonna beat around. I love how the way we communicate, block out the negative things that people say. I am with you, you are with me, powerful love, so people hate. If they can see the love, or just be us, you'll know we don't need a brand. Cause every time, baby, I see your face, love's the key to my heart, so keep it safe.
I swear I'll get rid of all these women if you want it. Anything you need, babe, let me know. Let me know. Wanna see that pretty smile. We spin around so I can admire you.
Need to see that pretty smile. Ooh, baby.
It's the Legion.
That right. Just something. Just a little something. Not much, just a little bit something. This here you sip to. This here she strip to. Not a lot, just a little something. Have a nigga talking loud. Feeling good in the mud. Now I'm feeling myself. I bet she feeling herself. You ain't even gotta ride, just vibe. Stick and jug and vibe. Hit her with a dab and vibe. You can even turn it. Stick and move, but they gotta give me room. Pull up and turn up, then take off on the boom. My grandma gon' like this. Cause it's hot like fish and grits. That's why I ride the beat like a polo horse in some polo shorts. Turn up to my voice, horse. Hee-haw, can't help it cause I'm a Georgia boy. They gazing at a nigga like hee-haw. About to cross the Florida line, so goodbye. Wait, I might just go MIA. That's a shout out to Dave County. Just got here, so many women around me. Cause a nigga smell fresh, smell like Downy. About to act up on a Robert Downey. Feeling like damn it, you can clown me. She moving the booty in circle of motion. I got the potion sticking in lotion. Getting notifications from these haters who do not recognize them, they are fake. Cause just vibe, this stick. And if you wanna ride, just stick and do. Get fly, get high, then stick. Living with the ugly face like this here, you sip to sip. This here, she strip. Not a lot, just a little something. Have a nigga talking loud. Feeling good in the mud. Now I'm feeling myself. I bet she feeling herself. You ain't even gotta ride, just vibe. Stick and jump and vibe. Hit her with a dab and vibe. You can even turn it.
What you know about getting fly? Sip a little wine, just vibe. Get right. It's about time to step out. I'm on cloud 9, floating on 4 clouds. I look good, smell good, that's no doubt. King of the crowd, so tonight we gon' roll out. So fresh, so clean, outcast. You fresher than me, shit, I doubt that. 2 steps, moves left, now freeze. Take 2 steps to the right on me. Let's get it. Hell, I might pop me a bean and just take off on a rocket. The dream. Don't you love that part of the beat where the beat break down to the part you can sing? Yeah, that's a part of the meat and the smoke so thick that you hardly can see.
This here you sip to sip. This here she strip. Not a lot, just a little something. Have a nigga talking loud. Feeling good in the mud. Now I'm feeling myself. I bet she feeling herself. You ain't even gotta ride, just vibe. Stick and jump and vibe. Hit her with a dab and vibe. You can even turn it.
2 steps, moves left, now freeze. Take 2 steps to the right on me.
Just vibe, then stick, and if you wanna ride, just stick and juice.
2 step, 2 step, 2 step, 2 step.
Just stick and juice.
2 step, 2 step, 2 step, 2 step.
Just stick and juice.
And we ain't playing with you.
Hey, what's up, my brother Nunu?
What up, y'all?
Hey, we got another brother in the building, man. What's going on, New?
What's up, y'all? What's happening?
Cooling. So I don't know if you caught the
I just came in and just hit the link.
Same thing Crucial said. But the topic of the night is, can you be in love with 2 people?
That's it.
I got a follow-up question because I got to reverse the roles because I want to hear what you say about the question of the night. You know, I got to have a follow-up because everybody's going to have their answer to it, and they're going to put themselves in the situation on either side. So let's say right now, can you be in love with 2 people?
Yes.
All right. So have it ever happened to you?
Probably.
No, man, we ain't gonna put you out there like that.
Living it right now.
All right, so let me do the reverse role.
I'm gonna just say it like this. I mean, you can be in love with somebody, meet somebody, fall in love that way. You can meet 2 people at once while you talking and just happen to catch feelings for both of them. I mean, it happens. Like it's a thing that can happen. You can be in love with more than that if you really ask me, but it's a thing that can happen.
All right, so let's reverse the roles.
Let's get it.
You dating a chick? Y'all just dating. Y'all have not fully committed yet, and she got your heart. She did something to pull that heartstring. You fall in love with her. You know what I'm saying? But y'all never committed at this point. So she left the door open to be dating someone else, and you couldn't get mad because y'all have that understanding. During this time period, she fall in love with the second person. How do you handle that now that you are in love with her already?
You gotta step off.
You got it. Is it gonna be easy for you to do that?
I mean, I'm saying not she got to step off. I got to step off. It's
That's
like
what I'm talking about. But you in love with her though.
Yeah, but I lost. Like, I mean, the next nigga won. So you step off.
How you lost when she loved two people?
She still love you.
You know, understanding. Like, I can love two people at once, but a female can't love two people at once.
Oh no. You see. So it's okay for a man to love two or more. But
No.
Does it?
He asked me a specific question. I'm not saying it's okay for any, but I'm talking about if it's my situation, because then he asked the question and then he put me in a situation.
Right.
So in my situation, but I feel that way about anybody. Like any person can love multiple
More
people,
than one.
or be in love with multiple people. I'm not saying that it works for a man or a woman, but in my situation, I mean, that's what it would be. Like I would step off.
I would too.
But you did follow up. I see you, Ja. You did say she can't be in love with two people.
Right.
Why did you say that?
That's why I stepped off.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like, if I find that you feeling another dude, then I step. Like when you get feelings for someone, you have feelings for me. I feel like, you know, it's one of them things I'm gonna be sitting over here bugging myself with. You know what I mean? Now, if I put myself in that, and to be honest with you, I ain't letting nobody know my feelings. So, and I'm talking about I ain't letting nobody else know the feelings I'm feeling for this person. So, you know, you take it how you live when they find out, if they ever find out, which they never do.
Let's play the field.
But I'm just saying, like that's why I'm a free man right now. I'm just saying. I mean, I believe that you can love two people at once. I believe you can have a relationship with two people at once, if that's what you want. If that's what the law allows, these laws that we live by, they don't allow that. But if we take it back into the Greek time, you know, kings had multiple wives. So
right.
It is what it is.
How big? You still in the building, bro?
Shalom.
Shalom, John.
Shalom, bro.
Hello,
bro.
Hey, how everybody doing? I want to greet everybody on the panel. Happy birthday, bro. Crucial. I hope I'm saying your name right.
Yeah.
Shalom, everybody.
Shalom, brother.
So what you feel about the topic, bro?
Man, you know I had to get up here when Big Bro started speaking about it, man. I had to, bro. I've been trying to keep my cool and try to, you know what I'm saying, sit down for a little bit. But man, I had to come up and speak my piece on this topic, bro. This is a good one. I believe I agree with bro. You know what I'm saying? I believe that not to and this world has been putting a blanket over people and trying to make it seem like we all equal and everybody gets a trophy, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, we're not all equal. God made us different for a reason, you know what I'm saying? Whoever you believe in, he made us different for a reason. Men can love more than one person at a time. Men could be with one person at a time. It's not physically right, or like women can't do it. They don't have the ability to be in one household, leave this household, go take care of another household, and come back to this household and be, you know what I'm saying, be parents of two households at one time. Women cannot do that. You know what I'm saying? They can only take care of their family. You know, men, we have that ability to take care of two or more different households if you have that ability. So yes, we have the ability to love. We don't when us men love, it's not that you know what I'm saying, we have an ability to love more than one at a time, you know what I'm saying? And it's been proven for over years. It's just the monogamy state has been making money, and they found a way that they can make money off of monogamous relationships. So that's what been breaking, really, I say, the family oriented up, you know what I'm saying? Like he said, like Big Bro said, it's been empires built from kings and queens, kings having multiple wives. You know what I'm saying? And that's how the empire structure has been broken down. You know what I'm saying? When being able to like every family being a business within itself. You know what I'm saying? Every family is a corporation within itself. You know what I'm saying? If I don't have enough in my business and my corporation to keep my business going strong, then you're always gonna be seeking out more help. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's as men, that's why a lot of men step out. That's why a lot of men, you know what I'm saying? Because we keep trying to seek the help that we need. You know what I'm saying?
So let's just rewind real quick. You said you don't think women could have be in love with multiple people, and you're speaking on if they're already in a committed relationship, and say for instance they're already married to their husband. So I don't think you caught the first part. Let's say they're not in no committed relationship. Let's say they're not married. Let's say they just playing the field. You don't think a woman can love two different men?
Women play the field too.
Nah, I don't think she have the.
We got two women up here.
She don't have the capability.
What? I
mean,
hold on. We gotta let these women respond to that. Go ahead, Kay.
I'm going to say this. I may not do it, but I know some women that do it, have multiple men. I don't understand why they would put themselves through all that, but they do. Some women do that. But as far as a woman, my problem is this. Okay, it's always been like that. Okay, men can do things women can't do. That's just how it's been. Okay, fine. But if I'm the woman, I'm not going to put myself in a situation where the man's going to have or have the need to have another woman, because I'm going to be doing it all. So he won't have to love this other woman. I'm going to make sure I'm going to put my all into it. And he won't need for nothing another woman. Usually men, for me, this is what I think. Usually men step out because they're not getting what they need at home. That's what I thought.
So okay, let's just say, for instance, you're single, you're playing the field, you meet this guy, just like I've been saying.
Yeah.
He's not ready to commit, but you done fell in love with him because he treats you well. Are you gonna just sit there and try to keep force feeding him all your love and hopefully he's ready to commit? Or are you gonna leave that door open for someone else to try to, steal your heart?
I'm not gonna leave the door open. I'm gonna leave the guy alone and go about my business and find the right man for me. That's what I'm gonna do. But some people want to beat a dead horse in the mouth. I'm not one. But there's some people that also would like to have other women in their relationship so they don't hold the brunt. I've seen it, They don't want to put it all on the table, and they want help. I've seen that too. So right now, that's why I'm single. I ain't ready for none of it. Straight like
Lorraine.
My mother used to say,
turn into a robot.
Oh, okay. My mother said, is that better?
There you go.
There we go.
How's that?
He just dropped down, didn't she? You're on mute, boss.
It's just a signal. She'll pop back up in just a second.
Okay.
So, Ja Biggs, you just heard it from one of the women on the panel right now that it is possible. What's your response to that, bro?
I mean, yeah, I agree with you. Right? I mean, if you feel like it's possible, I mean, I like, yeah. If you saying you just being in the dating world and doing, yes, it's possible for you to do whatever you want to. You're a human being, If you feel like you want to date multiple people and you want to go out and see and have multiple people, then anybody's capable of that. But I'm saying, as in, because if I'm dating, I wanted to do something. I wanted to either go further or while we dating, while we doing this, you know what I'm saying? If it's not moving You know what I'm saying? Why are we doing this? Is he just doing it to pass the time or what?
Mhm.
But like whenever you doing something for a reason, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the thing. Us men, when we like, I know a lot of people like to think we make a lot of decisions with our little head. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time, us men, we make logical decisions. You know what I'm saying? Especially the women that we dealing with. Not saying every man, but a lot of men make smart decisions, especially on the women that they deal with. They deal with women for a reason. You know what I'm saying? They deal with this woman, that woman for a reason, you know?
Right. So Lorraine, you back in the building, so we want to give you an opportunity to speak on what the brother said.
Okay, he's got high moral standards. I can say that. Mama used to tell me that women can't do what men do and still be respected. If I go out in the street
Facts.
and people see me doing things, they'll go back to, at one time they would have gone back to my mother to tell on me. They tease my children about what they saw me doing. And so it's about your moral values and character and availability. If I'm in love with two people, I had to make myself available for that condition. And so if there was a man that decided he was going to fight for me because I couldn't decide, I'd probably, out of ignorance, choose the one that didn't say anything and let the one that steps off get away. You know,
Say that one more time. Say that one more time.
I got that.
I know I heard it. I just wanted to
man,
repeat that.
if there was a man that wanted to fight for me, I'd probably stick with the one that didn't say anything, the one that wouldn't step off, you know, out of fear of missing out on something, you know, and let the better one get away, the one that decided to step off from the madness, the mayhem, you know, that's what we do. That's what we do.
All right.
That's weird as shit to me.
Wow.
But because the guy who stepped off, he has morals. To me, the guy that is willing to hang around while you date both of them, he's a fucking idiot.
Oh, he just wanted the punani.
Or thank you. Or he just want the pussy. Exactly.
I don't think I can hang around when a female is doing it towards me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And I don't think I can hang
I
around
don't think I
when a
can.
man is doing it to me. So we're in the same boat, bro.
Let me hit the chat.
But it's true though. They do classify us as whores if we did do that. If the women that do that. But you know, hey, it is what it is.
Hey, Ja D. Marie says, Ja already said he believe in having more than one woman. So I'm assuming that you feel like you
it's
can
not
do
used
it.
to be like this. It's not used. My feelings about this have not used to be like this. Relationships and just growing showed me that hey, marriage is like probably not for me. I'm not trying to discourage anybody or you know what I'm saying, trying to promote it or anything, but I just been learning and looking into different things and like, hey, I've always been this type of person to where if I see a lot of people going this way, I'm gonna try to go this way to see if I can get a better outcome or a different outcome rather than just doing something that I already know that people been failing at. You know what I'm saying? This marriage thing, a lot of people get divorces and it just, you know what I'm saying? It's just a hassle within a hassle. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a game within a game. And I'm tired of playing all these games. So I've been trying to learn different ways to actually love somebody and get love received back the same way. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of females play games too. And nowadays, a lot of females are breaking it off with the dudes.
So I want to ask my brother Nu this question because he also spoke on back in the day when they was able to have multiple husbands. We got Atlanta girl who dropped
Say
in
she
the
have
chat.
4.
She said she has 4 husbands. Now, New, and I don't know. I know you know the history on what happened back in the day, but I already know your response to this.
No,
How would you feel if you was one of those 4 husbands, bro?
No, ask her, did she want 5?
Ah!
About that. Ask her, did she want 5?
You a motherfucking liar, Lou.
I'm loving her honesty already. So ask her, did she want 5?
Oh no.
There we go.
Lou,
All right.
Lou, after I just asked you and you said, "Nah, I'm stepping off."
I don't believe he would be one of the 50. He would be the 50.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe he would be the 50.
I'm just messing around.
I knew it. I knew it.
When you put that up, I mean, I laughed my ass off in my head. I was trying to hold that shit. But listen, I commend her on that because if she can get away with it, if it's true, if she can get away with it, I commend her on that. She holding her fort down. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's her fort that she's holding down. Her fort. That's what I'm saying. If that's true and she's holding her fort down, then it is what it is. Like, I don't even look at that as being a hoe or a whore or whatever you want to call it. I mean, she just got her shit together. So that being said, if it was on me, then I probably would have my shit together like her. That's why I say I commend her on that. So I don't, like I say, I don't look at it as like most people look at it today. As I kind of, my mind goes back into Greek times a lot. And I just look at the ratio of women to men. And if a man can make 10 women happy financially, mentally, sexually, all that shit, then so be it. He got 10 women on his hand. If one woman can have 10 men and they all support each other or however they do it, it is what it is. Like, that's how I feel. I mean, I'm not really biased to, what a man and a woman do.
So, before I play this next song, I want to ask you this, New. Keep it 100. How would you look at one of those 4 men that she has, or 4 husbands that she has? Would you look at them as you solid and you loyal to this chick, or would you look at them as you a sucker? Be honest.
We gonna suck, dude.
Tell me.
Doing, nigga,
fuck wrong with you, man. Let's do it, man.
But that's the reason why men can't. That's the reason why women can't do that. So we would never let the men live up to it.
Tell me if I stay right. Tell me if you want me to coach. Let me know, baby girl, if I hear right. Tell me how you want it, babe. Tell me if I make it crave. If you don't let me know, then the tongue gonna roll on the hole. I'ma make right. Taste the peaches and cream. Mine like scrolling all of her streams. She like, hold up, nigga, she screams. Know what the strength of this tongue means. Know how I like to be in between. Giving her FaceTime with no screen. Licking her waistline to her seams. She like the dick's nice, but it's mean. Get my thick lips in my greed. She got a big bottom my feet. I might taste her down to her feet. Make her wanna haul off and retreat. The way she pull handfuls of them sheets, it's like she pull sand off of the beach. Keep her in tongue length for my reach. She be squirting all over them sheets. Yeah. Tell me what it feels like. Tell me if I stay right. Tell me if you want me to coach. Let me know, baby girl, if I hear right. Tell me how you want it, babe. Tell me if I make it crave. If you don't let me know, then the tongue gonna roll on the hole. I'ma make brave. Tell me what it feels like. Tell me if I stay right. Tell me if you want me to coach. Let me know, baby girl, if I hear right. Tell me how you want it, babe. Tell me if I make it crave. If you don't let me know, then the tongue gonna roll on the hole. I'ma make brave. Quarantine and we start like two bastard hounds when we fuck. I can see her eyes roll and get stuck. Trying to bring the life up out of these nuts. Even when I'm down, she's bound to get it up. I can take her down, drown up in the guts. She be making sound, makes me speed it up. Like I'm in a wrestling match, I beat it up. I'm patient, call me McLovin. She's turkey, I do the stuffing. I'm batter, she makes the muffin. How I push my love in her oven. Clean her stove top, it ain't nothing. Wipe the walls down like I'm buffing. Me, I like it from the back, but she keeps saying I be frontin'. Tell me what it feels like. Tell me if I stay right. Tell me if you want me to coach, let me know, baby girl, if I hear right. Tell me how you want it, babe. Tell me if I make it crazy. If you don't let me know, then the tongue gonna roll on the hole. I'ma make gravy. I'ma make gravy. I'ma make gravy. If you don't let me know, then the tongue gonna roll on the hole. I'ma make gravy. I'ma make gravy. I'ma make gravy. If you don't let me know, then the tongue gonna roll on the hole. I'ma make gravy. Tell me what it feels like. Tell me if I stay right. Tell me if you want me to coach, let me know, baby girl, if I hear right. Tell me how you want it, babe. Tell me if I make it crazy. If you don't let me know, then the tongue gonna roll on the hole. I'ma make gravy.
In the building.
Uncle
back.
Charles, listen, bro, I wish that lady that said she had 4 husbands will come up here. I would love to have a conversation with her.
Hey, you know what? She got a lot of attention right now because my friend over here saying, shit, I wonder how it'd be to be have 7. Like, god damn, for real?
Hey, if you make gravy, you can have 3 wives. Just to let you
If you make who?
Gravy.
Money? Yeah, but money is not always the key, because when you have that many, you're taking away from the woman. I mean, I don't see how they do this, but I see that a lot of people do it.
In respect of UK, you can catch what I said on the replay, but I ain't say money.
Oh, you didn't say money? Okay.
What up, why Jizzle? Why Jay's in the building? So,
salute to the chat. My bad, y'all.
Salute to the homie, man. Salute to the homie. What's good, Uncle Charles?
In the building.
What's going on, Uncle Charles?
What up, Uncle Charles?
This is a great topic, boss man. This is a great topic.
And these are just things that, of course, like either I experience or I hear somebody talking about, so I bring it to y'all. See what y'all think about it. Because I can give him my opinion all day, but it ain't just about me. I'm just a goddamn peon in this goddamn world. You feel me?
And we all have our opinions on everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But, so I guess Jordan fell off. I think he was saying something before I played the video. But let me see. Check out the chat before we continue. I mean, if y'all got anybody else got anything they want to touch on, feel free to just jump in. It don't matter. Y'all know how I rock.
Okay, I see where okay, it's okay for men to have multiple women because it's been acceptable in society, right? But for a woman to do it, we'd be classified as whores and all that, right? But for me, it's the time taken away from the woman or the man. This is my problem I have. Like, everybody individually has the right to choose what they would do. Like, for me, I wouldn't choose if my man's going to cheat on me. And I've seen it in the chat that we could do whatever, all the good things and the best things for the relationship, and the man still step out. For me, it seems like there's something he's missing. That's why he's stepping out. But it could be also because look at the ratio to men. I think there's 5 women to 1 man. Isn't that what it is now? Or maybe it's grown to 7 now. Who knows?
I think it's like that in Atlanta. I think it might be like that.
Yeah, it's 15, 20 women to 1 man.
Yep.
What?
Yes, that's true. That is fucking
true. In the world, it's like 13 to 1, if I'm not mistaken.
13 women to 1 man?
I tell you, because I said 5 to 1, but honey, 13. Oh Lord.
What the fuck? What's going on in the world?
Too many women, babies. Too many women.
If you think about it, if you really think about it, I mean, in America, more men get murdered. Then you go to war.
Oh, right,
More men
right.
get murdered. Then you start, women having babies, and it's the come up. Men more likely to die quicker than women.
Correct.
True, true.
The ones that gay.
Oh yeah, she got a point. Don't forget about the gay.
Yeah. So
I mean, that's it. You could take this back into the 80s though, when it wasn't as many gay people. It still was the same ratio. It's like always.
I just want to comment on David Punk. He said, I think she was really saying that she has 4 paychecks, not 4 husbands. Now, I'm glad he brought that up because that brings me to the next. I'm not going to say the next topic because I didn't really think about it, but you got to think about there are women out there who they find men just for that check. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And just like I can't remember who said it. I think you might have said it, K Money.
Mm-hmm.
I think you stated like if a woman go out there and find multiple men, she's a whore.
Mm-hmm.
But we talking about a woman who's out there for the paycheck. You got to call her a prostitute, correct?
Yeah, but you could also say the woman that's just staying home, being a housewife, is a prostitute because she's staying home, getting the money from the man. She a prostitute too, giving him. You can say that too.
No.
Yeah, that's what I can say. Shit. That's what I say. What?
I mean, she's committed to her husband.
I'm not saying. Okay. You can call it that.
Hold on. Say that. It's
That's
not
not
true.
true.
Then what's not true?
What you just said, like a wife sitting not at home, she's a.
I didn't say wife. I said a woman staying home. She doesn't have to be married. A woman, a woman that's being taken care of, I should say.
I say it. You gotta say it. I'll say it. So whoever in the background, then I tell you what she's saying. I mean, basically, she's saying the principles of what she's saying is the same thing. The wife sits home and wait for the paycheck. The fucking prostitute is out there, standing out waiting for the paycheck. Basically, you get what I'm saying? It's like the same purposes. But you're not gonna call the wife a prostitute, but or stay home mom. It's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
She's waiting at home for the paycheck to come at the end on Friday. She's waiting home for the paycheck, just like you waiting to get paid. She's waiting for the paycheck.
Okay, you're right about that. So who are we to knock her hustle if the woman at home sitting down waiting for the paycheck and the woman outside the door getting a paycheck?
I'm not knocking none of their hustles.
I'm not knocking none of them.
Say about it.
So the key to what she just said that bothered the fuck out of me is hustle. Lorraine, do you agree or disagree that if it's a hustle for you, there's no fucking love in that relationship in the first place?
The one that's sitting at home, you just waiting for the paycheck to come on Friday.
But you could be going out to hustle at work. Like work even is a kind of a hustle for people that don't hustle with men. You know what I mean?
So what y'all are saying is the woman that is home with the kids and is getting the paycheck, you say she could be considered as a prostitute. How? Because
I'm not saying she's
a prostitute.
I'm saying that if you look at it, if you look down at the big picture, it's the same thing, but it's different ways. You get what I'm saying? It's like a word that has different meanings, but you spell it the same. You understand what I'm saying?
And I'm not talking about the women that stand on the corner. You have women that go into bars and that deal with different type of men just for the money. They get sugar daddies or whatever. You know what I mean? So.
It's all in the same to me. I mean, you can if that's the case, then give it another word. You know what I mean? Like just say streetwalkers if that's the case.
Yeah.
But when you say a prostitute and then you put a definition behind it, and you can kind of incinerate that's anything. I mean, if you really all right, so let's take the overall picture of what y'all saying right now, right? Y'all saying that the man the man goes to work, the woman's sitting home waiting. So the government must have had this same fucking idea, right? They had the same idea.
Yes.
Or look at it and say, well, goddamn,
Bro,
nigga, take care of all this shit.
Hey,
Shit.
bro.
How about we take care of them and lock these niggas up?
And that's
You
what
get
they
I'm saying?
did.
It's almost the same concept. If you look at it, like we created a monster. You know what I mean? I'm talking about men because we decided to take care of this responsibility. But that's what life is. Like,
Facts.
and you go back to the Bible, and he created man. He created Adam and Eve. So you would think that Adam, man, God, Adam, create. You would think that the process of it would just trickle down into life itself. So a female, Cain, Abel, you know what I mean? So the female came, she was able to provide the children. All right, so we provide food and shelter for that. It was just a problem back then. They didn't need money to do it. You know what I mean? So when you throw money to the mix, here we got like internet and shit today. Go ahead.
So what you saying, I think Lorraine was talking. I'm going to get to you in just a second, Joe. I ain't forget you, bro. But going back to the days, I think me and Lorraine talked about this on the panel one time before, is the women back in the day, of course, like you just said, they stayed home, took care of the kids. That was their job. That was their responsibility. The man brought home the check. You know what I'm saying? So when we're talking about a woman who stays home just to get a check, I think, to me personally, it depends on what you're spending the check on. And I'm pretty damn sure she's going to take care of those kids, the bills and all of that, because the man's going to bring home the check. She's going to make sure everybody's fed, all the utilities are paid and all that. So Lorraine, there is a difference, correct, between a chick who's staying home with the kids, who's just collecting the check, than a chick that's staying home with the kids who say, fuck them goddamn kids, let me get that money, right?
Yeah, there's a difference, a big difference. And it's like the conversation went way out on the deep end from loving two people to hoes and housewives and streetwalkers. Like, wait a minute.
How did we get here?
Yes, well, it's like somebody turn on the light. I'm sitting here in the dark. It's like,
Bring us back into
what
the
happened?
No, wait, can I say something? I don't respect. That was K Money that said it.
Yes, it was.
Come out that corner.
No disrespect, Miss K Money.
She said, come out that goddamn corner.
All the respect.
Come out that corner. No, you come out the corner. You can see us.
I can't hear
You come
her.
out the corner.
I'm Caribbean. So where I come from, our culture is women stay home. They're housewife. What they teach us is to clean. When we born and raised, they teach us how to clean, take care, wash, iron, take care of our moms, cook for our moms. Like our life is about our husbands. So if you're trying to say that we are whores because we sit down and they pay a check and they work cross seas and they send us their money, I don't respect that part, because as a woman, as a mother, as a wife, our job is fucking crazy. It's more than you. It's a lot. So for somebody to say that like we're compared to a woman that say she got 4 husbands or 4 paychecks, that is like saying, what are you trying to say to us as women, that's what we born and raised and that's how they raise us to be.
Okay. K-Money?
Okay, well, what I would say is this: they have women up here. I have West Indian in me as well, but up here in Canada, what you have is you have women that go to work and take care of their family. So what do you mean? You have to be just a wife to sit at home and wait for the man to bring the money, or you can do it all. As women, we could do it all. That's what I will say. As women, we could do it all. Okay, I'm not saying that people that stay home are whores. No, that's not what I'm saying. Okay, that you're missing the point of what I was trying to allude. You can't say that the woman that goes out to work is a whore because you have a lot of men and she's not married. You can't say that, because it's different for a man. A man can have 10 women and 15, whatever. You know, it's a different thing. You know what I mean?
I agree. I want to.
If a man got 10 wives or whatever, then why can't we say he's a hoe or whore?
Yeah.
They call them a dog.
Your dogs. They call
Mhm.
you dogs.
But it's all under the same description. Like we just pick different names to say the same thing. Is what I'm saying.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like it's just a different description of the
But
same.
at the end of the day, it's what you choose to accept. That's what I believe. What you choose to accept for your life.
But I want to get a brother John
I
a
think
chance.
it's deeper than what we choose to accept. What you say? My bad.
My fault. Ja been waiting patiently. I'm gonna give the brother his chance to speak. Go ahead, Ja.
No.
You still-
No, I'm just listening. Just listening to everybody.
All
I'm gonna
right.
chime in.
All right. Go ahead. Finish what you were saying, Nu.
What were you saying, Nu?
I kind of forgot.
Give me some of what you smoking, bro. Give me some of what you smoking.
Hey, he on that good.
On that good.
Once you interrupt, that's kind of. But I forgot what I was going
I
with.
definitely ain't mean to interrupt you, but I know the brother was he was waiting for a minute, so I just wanted to make sure he get his point in. But we're gonna play another song real quick, and we're gonna come back
Oh,
and
I got you. I was about to get it. So there you go.
Go ahead.
Because the person in behind you said something, and catering to men is something that I'm gonna say a lot of American women don't do, and that's why you get kind of the results that you get from American men, is because women don't cater to us like they used to, or like she's talking. You get what I'm saying? Like I meet a lot of islander women, right? A lot of women from either Jamaica or just Trinidad or wherever. And their perception of how they treat their men are totally different. Women from the South, totally different. Women from the South are real caterers. You get what I'm saying? And I seen it just firsthand, seeing how fixed plates, just cater to a man all the way down to his feet. But it's the other side of America, or where I'm from, women don't do that no more. I mean, it's rare to find a woman that actually knows how to cater to their man. You know what I mean? That's why you get what you get with dudes in America and attitudes like mine, because they don't create women like they did with my great grandmother and my grandmother. They was catering to the men.
Come to my country, they still do it.
Shut up.
No, they still have some women that do it here in our countries too.
Right. I had to come and jump on that because she said something, and that's what it is. Like what I see in America, and I'm just saying America because she's not from here. So what I see here is, and where I'm from especially, and I'm from on the East Coast or wherever they want to say we from over here, but women don't cater to men like that. And that's what the problem is. That's why we step out, because we keep trying to find something that's going to, once you do find that, you latch onto it.
Right.
Sometimes it's not the best thing to latch onto. You get what I'm saying? Because women here already been tainted by the dudes here that's been fucked up for years. You get what I'm saying? So it's like a trickle down effect.
Preach. D. Marie say, well, the sugar daddy's
that
at.
we do it because he gonna come and bring us a paycheck. We do it because that's how we've been born and raised, and that is our culture values respect. And it's like if you get married to a man back in the day in my country and my culture, they teach you like you get married, you gotta cook for your husband, you gotta clean for your husband, you gotta wash his clothes, you gotta iron his clothes. You have to do all of these things because this is what makes you a wife. This is what makes you a woman to that man.
I disagree with that.
Yeah,
That
I'm going to do that.
Listen,
I'm going to disagree to that because
what I'm saying, where I come from to this day is 2021. If you go back where I come from, my cousins, my aunts, guess what? We got maids, we got all those type of things. But guess what? When their husband come home, they cook for their husband. No maid gonna cook for their husband. Nobody gonna cook for their husband. Nobody gonna do anything for their husband. They're gonna take care of their husband. They're gonna nurture their husband, and they're gonna wash his clothes. They're gonna do everything for their husband.
Hold on, okay. So that makes you a product of your environment when God gave us all free will to make our own decisions, right?
I don't care about that, but guess what? And I'm okay, like as a woman right now. living in America, coming from where I come from, I never lose my values. Because I come to America, I have friends, and they don't cook for their husbands, they don't do that for their moms. And I'm like, guess what? I got a boyfriend. I cook for my boyfriend. Babe, you need me to, I'm gonna wash your clothes. I don't even need you to ask me. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna clean your house and I'm gonna do what I supposed to do, because guess what? That's just who I am. If I want to be with this man and I love this man and I care for this man, this is what is in me.
And there's
Take
nothing
care of
wrong.
man.
Let's get it
But
straight.
that's in most women, most real women.
Exactly.
It's in most real women. It doesn't, I mean, you don't have to be married to do that. I'm not married. And when I have a man, I'm going to cook for my man. I'm going to clean for my man. That's just what it is being a real woman. You know what I mean? You don't have to be married for this.
I'm gonna throw some shade at you because you just said that's most real women. No, it's not. I just explained that that's not. That's why we're going through what we're going through. And I'm gonna jump on you and Boss because
Oh my gosh.
hold up, just listen to me. Just listen to what I'm saying. She said something. She said, in my country, we were taught.
Yeah.
We were taught. That's the whole
Keyword.
She was taught, so that means it was handed down from generation to generation, or even if they went to school. Think about the bullshit that they teach you in school right now, or that you learned. Was it anything about a husband or a wife, or was it anything about any type of future shit like that? No, we learned about fucking geometry, science fairs, and fucking gym.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like it was nothing to prepare us for life, even when people go to college now. You know what I mean? 9 times out of 10. What you do in life don't even reflect what you went to college for.
Right.
That's just what it is.
Now hold on, and I'm not gonna venture off to this point, but me and you had conversations, and I'm not gonna go to this point to religion, but what we was taught as kids in this country about religion, especially in the black community, you don't rock with that anymore, because you know why? You didn't let that make who you were, what you was taught, what she just said. She was taught this in her country. There's things that we all were taught when we was young that we don't even believe no more. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I said you are now being a product of your environment, and now you forgot that you was given free will to make your own decisions when it comes to morals and being a strong black woman. You don't have to goddamn do what anybody taught you. You have your own decision to make, right? Right or wrong, bro?
I got you on that. That's easy.
I got you on that, and I
Let me ask you, who taught you how to cook?
on that.
My mama. My mama.
You learned from your mama, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, we didn't say, or she didn't say, she said she was taught. She didn't say who she was taught by. That's one. And we're all learning. Like, you learn how to earn your clothes from somebody. You learn how to be a man from somebody. You get what I'm saying? Or so you was taught things that prosper you in life. This is one of them. You know what I mean? The same way you can just put out there, I'm taught how to be a man. A woman is taught how to be a woman. Part of teaching is taking care of your goddamn family and your kids.
Yes.
Part of us being a man, our daddies told us, you had them damn kids, nigga, take care of them motherfuckers. You get what I'm saying? It's the same thing when you saying teaching. You know what I mean? With somebody put in front of you a book, like you don't need no book to teach a woman how to be a wife. Like or your grandmother or your mom's, just throwing things out there as you live. Just like when she taught you how to cook. She sat you down, she said, boy, turn the pot up, put the water, put the eggs in. It's the same process.
2021, now I'm cutting you off. How many women come at home and cook for their husband and clean and do all type of things? Can't wait. You know how many friends tell me?
I got a question.
People tell me, "Oh, you so crazy. Why do you do this? Like you're not married to that guy."
Because they're an idiot. Go ahead, Ja.
Never. I've had men cook for me. My man used to cook for me, and I used to cook for him. So, like, I mean, it can't be just one-sided. A woman do everything, and that's it. No.
Go ahead, Ja. Let's let Ja go get in, man. Hey, K Money, I agree with you, K. Go ahead, Ja.
My thing, and it's gonna kind of go with K Money. My thing is nowadays it's kind of like with everything. Everything must evolve. Nothing is still the same. I agree with you. Nothing is still like it was back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Everything must evolve. Now, with that being said, why can't a woman and the man switch the roles up this time, especially if it's a cause of this. Just like we said, it's like 15-1 men out in the world now to women. With that being said, why can't the man sit home and have 3 or 4 wives working, bringing home the bacon? You know what I'm saying, and taking care of the kids and doing what need to be doing. Why can't that role be switched? You know what I'm saying?
Let me answer that question real quick,
don't
bro.
like that.
Let me answer that question. And I'll let you have the flow back. Because if a man sit home, regardless the woman is the breadwinner or not, which if he's sitting home, we expect that to be the case, he'll be looked at as a bum, a no good ass nigga.
Exactly.
Using the woman. That's true.
Exactly.
He would not be respected.
Exactly.
Not in America.
That's true.
You're not meant to do those type of things.
Who the fuck says so?
But right now, the way society here in this side of the world, I'm going to say in this side of the world, they're making it harder for the men to get jobs and stuff. It's easier for the women now to get jobs and great jobs. You understand what I'm saying?
Women are lawyers and doctors. And
I'm trying to tell you.
They make it hard for us black men. They make it hard for us black men to be men in the world and then expect for us to do everything that we need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like pulling yourself up by your bootstraps and we make the boots but they don't give us enough, you know what I'm saying, to make our own fucking boots. When we make everybody's boots in the world and you say pull yourself up by your bootstraps. No, fuck that. What you mean? You making it hard for us.
So let me hit the chat, man. Cause everybody leaving comments and I don't want to leave nobody out. Patronus says there are many other contributing factors why men step out. Look at Ideal and Real.
What does that mean?
Anybody want to comment on that?
Again, I missed that. I missed that.
He says there are many contributing factors why men step out. You know, that's pretty much what you're saying.
Yeah, but I'd like to hear from the man because I don't understand why a man would step out on a good woman that's good to her, except for the fact that there's 17-1 and he has all the pickings in the world. I don't understand it.
I will respond to it, and it's just my opinion. I'm only one man, but a man who steps out on a woman that's being good to him is not a man. You got to understand that as young, God damn, let the church say amen. As a youngin', we all have been there where we did stupid shit, made stupid decisions. But as you become an adult, as you grow, if you are growing, if something is watering that seed in your fucking brain, it makes you understand what life is all about, and you still making the same dumb decisions as a jit, where you just stepping out on a man, on your wife or your woman, to me, you're not a man, especially if you have a family with this woman, because you're not making just a decision for that woman, you're making this decision for your kids as well. That's why I said you're not a man. You know what I'm saying? Now, the other contributing factors, of course, just like you said, 17-1, 13-1, whatever the case may be. But sometimes you got to think with this head.
What is it called?
But this is it.
What is it called being a good woman?
The same thing is called being a good man.
What is that? What is that even? What is it?
Anybody want to respond to that question?
What does she say? I can't hear her.
What is considered being a good woman?
What is considered being a good woman? A woman
what is a good woman? Yeah.
A good woman is a woman that has respect for herself and
for a man not cut you off, for a man not to step out on you. What is it considered to be a good woman?
She say for a man not to step out on you, what is considered being a good woman?
Taking care of the man's needs. Okay, for a man not to step out on you, I was told in the chat, I read the chat, you could give a man everything he needs and he's still going to step out. And I don't see, if a man has to step out, because I don't deal with men that's going to step out on me, I'm just going to leave him alone. But in order for me, I'm the type of woman that will cook and clean and everything, and I do work. I have a career. So, but I'm also going to have a man that will, if I don't come home and the food ain't done, he would also cook. That's a good man. It has to be both ways. It can't just be one way. The woman just do everything, boom. No. If the woman's a stay-at-home wife and mother, Okay, then okay. But if the man doesn't have a job and he's home, he gonna cook. You know, you just have to be. It has to be reciprocated. You know what I mean?
You're seeing
Well,
it.
and then too, there's we don't have a culture. The lady in the corner was talking about how she was raised and the things that she was taught to do.
Mm-hmm.
Nunu talked about the same thing. You know how women in America don't take care of men. It's been set up that way. You know, we don't know our heritage. We don't have a culture. Um, the government is taking care of everybody. You know, all the black women are getting in college, and the men are trying to get their GEDs in prison and everything. We don't have a culture. And talk about a real woman. Real is short for reality.
Mm-hmm.
We don't,
Preach.
we don't look at words like we're supposed to.
Facts.
The
Yes.
reality is we don't know because we weren't taught. It's not continuously. The way my grandmother treated my grandfather was different from the way my mother treated my father.
Yes, ma'am.
And so, when he came home at 6 o'clock, dinner was on the table and we all sat down to eat after he got there. And so my children know about that, but they choose not to follow it because
Bingo.
there's nothing promoting a good culture, a good
Yes,
family
ma'am.
life out there, you know.
But
Yes.
So
right now, the men
go
are not
ahead,
in
go
the
ahead.
house. Right now, see, this is a problem too. Right in this Western world, there are not a lot of men in the homes. There's more homes without men in it than there are with men and women together in it. As you know, the family structure has dissolved. That's a
Yes,
problem.
but that doesn't mean that the woman can't teach culture to her children. The
Well,
man
of
doesn't
course
have
not.
to be there, even when the man is there. If the children are being taught culture or how to respect him, they're not going to have it when they leave the house. That's the reality of it. Nobody's teaching anybody anything, but everybody expects everybody to know. The chi-
Amen.
the TVs are teaching the children. The electronic games are teaching the children, and you can't understand how come they don't know how to fold a napkin and which side the fork goes on. Or if they're going to use their fingers, if they're
Oh my
going to
God,
sit
I
on
love it.
if they're going to
Man,
sit on the
oh,
floor and use a maida, a table spread to eat with, and eat with their fingers. What are they being taught? See,
Hey, go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
in
Go
a
ahead. No,
different
no, go
country
ahead. Go
altogether,
ahead.
from
Go ahead.
Canada
Go
and
ahead.
the Caribbean.
Go
So
ahead. Go ahead.
I know my culture.
When
well, okay, you do, but
Yes.
who are you teaching it to?
Oh,
What
I don't
good
have
does it
any.
do you?
Hey,
What
wh-
good?
what good does it do me to know my culture? Is that what you're
Yeah,
asking me? Because
yeah.
I know me and I know how to treat my man or my relationships. I do not have any children to put into this equation because I
Okay,
don't have children, but I do have
okay,
nieces and nephews, and I do.
okay,
If I'm seeing them do something wrong, I will correct them on it. This is just what we do as women, right? We teach, right?
I'm not talking about correction. I'm talking about teaching. Teaching some culture, practicing some culture out loud. If you're a decent real woman and want to be respected, how do you talk? How do you treat people? What kind of language do you use? See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the reality. That's reality. These children repeat what they see. 2 and 3 year olds repeat what they see.
Hmm.
They know what they're taught. If they're taught to eat with their fingers, they'll be comfortable eating with their fingers. If they're taught to eat with a spoon or a knife and a fork and whatever, that's what they'll do. But if they're just sat at the table or taken to McDonald's, you know, to the play yard at McDonald's, what are they being taught?
No,
They're not being taught to cook.
no.
Then the socializing is just carefree. They can talk to each other in the kind of way they want to. They can call each other names. They can knock over their food. They can. So it's like the reality is that we don't have a true culture here, and
Okay.
So
so anything goes. A woman that's got 4 husbands, either she's going from house to house, or they coming by on Friday and dropping off a check. But she's not. I don't think she's capable physically of handling 4 men unless she's a prostitute. And then they have physical problems, medical problems too. So it looks easy, it looks fun. They got the money, but what are they doing to themselves? What are they showing other people? You know, I don't get it. Is that YJ?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Right out.
I just want to
Right
read this
out.
comment on the screen. We're gonna play a song, and that's crazy that YJ popped up because it's this song I'm gonna play. I just want y'all to think about the comment that's on the screen. D. Marie says, bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, marriage partnership need to be equal. And boy, that is dope. Give me 1 second. We're gonna play this song. When we be right back, we're gonna let YJ bring his intelligent mind to this conversation. Y'all sit tight.
If you see an intelligent man who tells you where true treasures are to be found, who shows what is to be avoided, and administers reproofs, follow that wise man. It will be better, not worse, for those who follow him.
Back again, I tend to do this often. Chapter 6 entitled The Wise Man. No tough talking, just let it blossom. Far as the eye can see, the wise conceive this notion from experience that's highest achieved. Deviant looks around the forward thinking, but the wise stay grounded, free of attachments. Limits are boundless. Can you move mountains? You never know if you don't try. Rather you take a loss than never know if it's your time. And it's no shame in a loss, and I can bet that. Cupcake told me just be yourself, and I respect that. Wise words spoken to me, I sit back, observe. Once I listen, this is what I heard.
Do not have evildoers for friends. Have virtuous people for friends. Have for friends the best of men.
Yeah, look, when I say peace, it is not just an informal greeting. Likewise, when I start a speech, I don't just rap, I'm trying to stop the bleeding. Mentally purging these troubling thoughts. Distractions. Turn the blind eye, we advise you not to give them traction. And the wise travel different from the masses. I awoke out of a slumber after the party, had to break my habits. Talk to him.
As a solid rock is not shaken by the wind, wise people falter not amidst blame and praise.
Yeah, chapter 6, another chapter out the Dhammapada. A whole lot of quotes, so solid, no jokes, no bravado inside what I wrote. Tell them how it go. Hindsight 2020 is past tense. The root of a suffering heart is attachment, so let it go. It takes training to attain peace, and you can't walk the path till you become the path. Hey, speak to him.
Whether for his own sake or for the sake of others, a man wishes neither for a son, nor for wealth, nor for lordship. And if he does not wish for his own success by unfair means, then he is good, wise, and virtuous.
Righteous, been through the crisis, couldn't let that leave me lifeless. My advice is to fight this, stay on point when the lights hit, time for the action. Push a hard line, I don't do fractions. I'm not saying I'm wise, I'm saying I try. I'm not the one conveying a lie, displaying my pride. It's not what you say, it's how it's applied. Chapter 6 entitled The Wise Man. Listen close and let this chapter be the guide, fam, I'm just saying.
Few are there among men who arrive at the other shore, become arhats. The other people here run up and down the shore. But those who, when the law has been well preached to them, will pass across the dominion of death, however difficult to overcome.
All right, so we are back and we are black and we got the homie Watt Jizzle in the building. Y'all be looking out for that Arthur James project and also BSM Volume 2 is in stores right now. What's up, homie?
Yeah, what's good with you, man? I've been listening probably, man, for probably about 30 minutes, man. Listening y'all go through it. Maybe about 45, listening y'all go through it. And went from left to right to up to down and all that. You know, I don't know. The thing is, I don't know where y'all originally started at. And what's up, new man? What's up to the panel, Miss Lorraine, the Lioness, K Money in the building.
What much
What's
love,
good?
YJ.
What up, bro? Good with
If you see where it started, bro, I don't know how we got here.
Bro, this
I love
is start-
it. I love it though. It's a great conversation.
It is.
Right.
I love it.
But yeah, it seems to be a lot like, man, it's like one of them things where it's that whole traditional woman aspect, and then it went to somewhere else, as opposed to the traditional versus what us black men are seeing now in the community type of thing as being non-traditional type of thing. So I don't know, man. It's one of them things. But when it comes to like the multiple women thing, man, it's one of them hard lines. And I always say, man, women are emotional creatures, man. So if you a man that can put up with that much emotion, go ahead and do your thing.
That's right.
You know, it's just I don't really be like, I don't know. I don't put that much stock into it to where I even want to put up with it, because it's you dealing with a woman. It's a fragile creature. Women are fragile. I look at women as fragile, delicate flowers. You want to deal with that many delicate flowers, you can do that. But
So, D. Marie, the question came up. Flo want to know when you stated that you know, when it comes to men and women in relationship, whether it's a partnership or a marriage, that it should be equal. Then she asked, then what if it's not? What if the man, let's say he's a police officer and the woman is a doctor? Of course, we know who's making more money.
Right.
Does that become a problem?
No, why should it be a problem?
Or why, she said, why should it be a problem if they're not equally yoked financially?
Right. What does the finances have to do with? I'm not understanding.
Well, D. Marie said men and women should be equal. Well, I guess you can ask the question, what will make you equal? And the only thing I can come up in my head is finances. Now, you know, back in the day, the man went and got the check, and the woman took care of the house and the kids.
Mm-hmm.
People might consider that equal.
Okay.
Nowadays, women out there getting their bread. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, who's going to be home taking care of the kids? You're going to have to get a nanny, because both of them out there busting their ass. But now that the wife is making money just like the husband and possibly more money, they're no longer equal anymore because somebody's making more money. So she said, what does that have to do with it? That's what she want to know.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I mean,
what just happened to money? The problem is,
Changes
who's
the
there
whole
taking
dynamic.
care and teaching? If I'm correct, Lorraine, who's there teaching the children the proper way? You know, if they're both out making the money and all that. Listen,
That's what the problem is.
That's what the government
that's
did
what it is.
good. That's what the
Yeah.
government did good.
Yeah.
That's exactly what the problem is. The problem is they gave y'all. They can give y'all. That's if women want to make money, that's fine. I don't have no problem with that. But when you're talking about a good man and structure household, if I had to go to work all day to make the check because I knew I was the sole provider, it would make me concentrate more on my wife. It would make me concentrate more on being a family man.
Mm-hmm.
See, when women start working and and when a man can't take care of the house himself, then, and a woman's going out, then you provide that gap. You know, that gap. You go, once you leave, her job begins. She taking care of the kids, taking care of the house needs, blase, blase. That's her job. That becomes her job at that time, right? When you get back home, y'all so happy to see each other. You work with Negroes all day talking shit. You get home to your wife, that's when you settle.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens when you get home, she not home yet, you got to get dinner started, and then she comes in. Like it creates a division.
But it's all what you place value in, though, because what you value may not be what the next man value.
That's it.
I agree with that.
If you value a woman that when you come home, dinner's on the table and whatnot, then that's if she values her. If her stock is in providing that, then and your stock is in providing what you provide, then I don't see no problem with. I wouldn't go as far as to say the whole, like when you said y'all maybe like 20 minutes back y'all was talking and y'all was saying like it was like prostitution. Like if that's what she values, then she can't like for the sister that was talking, she's not gonna never look at it like it's prostitution because she puts value in that. But it's all subjective because whatever the two people value it's gonna change from relationship to relationship, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, not every man and not every relationship needs the same or the same.
Right.
Like some dudes, they don't care. Like if she been to work but she come home and she got some Popeye's chicken in her hand, then it don't matter if she done cooked or not because she got some Popeyes in her hand. She got some beer, she got some cigarettes and cigars rolled up. You done rolled up for her, maybe. Like, you know.
It depends on the relationship. I see.
It depends on the
Okay,
relationship.
so I understand where the guy just spoke. What's his name? The one that just spoke, the first one?
YJ?
A lot of times,
I understand what you were saying. That my point is what you're saying is like if you working busting your ass and she's working busting her ass and she don't be home and you be home and there ain't no meal on the table, what are you trying to say?
I'm just trying to say I'm trying to say that the man may not value that as much as like that's what I'm saying. Like the whole equally yoked terminology from the Bible is somewhat true because he may not value he may not care as long as some food there. Like he may not care if she done been at work all day, but if she got some churches when he come home, he good. Like
I mean that's only fair, especially if both of them are working, you know what I'm saying? Because no one has the time to bust 12 hours.
I disagree with that because a real woman would have the meal prepared the night before in her mind and start it. That's a real woman to me, anyway.
But you can't. You keep saying real. You keep saying
I know,
real women.
but that's just my word.
That's putting that's like putting a period. After
the reality,
something that's not finished yet.
That's my reality.
A woman. Period. Just a woman. Period. Okay. Here's another scenario that could cause problems. She's working. He's working. He's got a bank account that she doesn't have access to until she starts working. And then because she didn't have access to it before, she has her own. So there's his money and her money. So
but if
that
y'all
causes
a couple, it shouldn't be no his and hers, right? If y'all really
that's right. But that's a reality too. That's a reality too. I can bear witness to that.
No,
I can bear
I don't
witness
know about
to
that.
See, I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that because my money was my money, his money is his money. We put our money together when we need it.
No.
But
I disagree.
I agree.
We still have accounts, but we also have our own personal accounts aside.
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Why?
What do you mean?
You can have your personal.
When you get married, you give up the me for we.
Yeah, but now you're talking. See, now you're talking different. You're talking a marriage. You're talking a marriage different than a relationship. That's the difference.
No, listen. When you get married, you give up those me's for we's. That's just what it is.
Okay. So we're talking marriage. I can't speak on marriage. Never been married. And
Been married.
You've been married.
Yes. I know how it works.
And it don't work that way.
It don't work that way.
Hey, boss, I got a scenario for you, bro.
Put all of that together in one bank
No,
account.
I got a scenario for you. I got a scenario, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
Take money out the situation. Say we don't need money.
Yeah.
Let's say let's say we still living in fucking woods or some shit. You got to build your shit. You got to go out. You got to hunt your food. You got to do all that shit. You don't need money. So, does she go out and hunt with you, or does she stay at home and take it? What does she do? What's her role then?
Touchdown.
Women.
But that's not our reality though.
Hey, bro, you see that long? Bro, I'm trying to catch it right now.
I understand that, but that's not our reality. We're not hunter gatherers anymore. Like,
I understand that. But what I'm saying is he putting rules when, just like he said, when you get married, that scenario goes out of the that's putting rules on your relationship. Where in the Bible does it say in your relationship it should be rules?
Well,
Well,
it does.
are there
Go ahead,
certain
Marjorie.
guidelines that you follow when you go enter into commitment?
Yep, it is. It is, and one of them is your spouse come before anybody else, and that seems to be a problem. Especially, I'm sorry because I done dealt with it with women. A woman don't want to put a man, especially if that man is not the father of her kids. She cannot put that man before them kids, and that's a fact. I done seen it happen several times. But that's a rule. That's a rule, Nu. That's a rule, and God created that rule.
Let me
Which I
ask
know
you a
you
question.
are.
Like, do you put your wife in front of your kids?
You damn right. I question that.
I kind of
do. That's what God
go
said.
against that.
Yeah, we up here we put kids first. Kids are first. That's what we do here.
I agree, but I speak my piece on that. Because a lot of I can say from my instance, you know what I'm saying? Because I believe if my mother didn't put all her energy into the love that she was missing, she probably would have gave me the correct love the way, you know what I'm saying, I can grow up better as a man. But nah, like I believe the kids need their parents, especially when you're missing one. You can't afford one to be halfway in and halfway out.
Hey, boss, I'm even talking about your kids with your wife. I'm not talking about like
I don't have none with her.
I'm just listen to what I'm saying. When I say this scenario, I'm saying your kids with your wife. You put your wife over the kid. You put your wife over the kid you made with her.
If God says that's what I need to do, that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I don't question why he gave this order, him, the spouses, and then everybody else. Because you're actually supposed to put your spouse before your mom and your dad as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I know y'all can't, and I can't say all of y'all, but my grandma, when she cooked dinner, her husband eat before anybody.
Everybody knows.
And who gonna check her? Nobody.
My household.
And that goes back to what, I don't know, I think it was you, Lorraine, it could have been you, Nu, going back to what, no, matter of fact, I think it was, I don't remember, but it goes back to what we were taught. Matter of fact, you said that. Goes back to what we were taught, and not only what we were taught from our parents, it's in the word. Now, I ain't gonna get there because I know how you feel about that, Nu, but so.
Yeah, in the word it also says you're not supposed to be, aren't you not supposed to have children out of wedlock and all that? Isn't that a word too?
That's totally true.
But we talking about the people who's trying to live.
You're trying.
But
now
see, people that like to speak on the word, they like to speak on only certain parts that they agree with. See, and that ain't cool.
Stuff.
Like if you're gonna speak on the Bible, if you're gonna bring up the Bible and things like that, why don't you agree? Why don't you bring it up on every situation? You know what I'm saying? Not just what you
I don't disagree
allow,
with nothing
what
that's
you
in the
allow
Bible.
it to help you out.
But
I'm not that person
a
that's
lot of
gonna
people
pay you.
don't
Agree with nothing in the Bible. How do you follow the rules of it so easy?
Listen.
But they only follow
person that's-
some of the rules, not all of the rules. This is what I see.
Listen. I'm not perfect. I even though I sin on a daily basis, or I might not follow all of them, don't mean I don't agree with them.
Okay.
So, Cashman, you're trying to say if you're not married, you don't have no kids. If you get pregnant out of wedlock, you're not gonna have your kid.
I thought you weren't supposed to. Wasn't the Bible? Aren't you not supposed to have sexual intercourse unless you're married?
Of course, we all know that.
Okay, then. So that's part. We just breaking the rules of the Bible then.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
We know that, right? But we also know that it was kings and queens that had multi wives back in the day, kind of that coexist with the Bible say.
Say that again. I missed you, bro. Say it again.
If we know that were kings back in the day, we discussed this earlier. They had multi wives, right? So when did it become illegal? When did it become?
When the white man said it was.
When they came, I don't know.
And partially when the white man
wrote it in the Bible and said it was.
Exactly. Right. Listen to what I'm saying. If life came with rules, then the Bible would have said that when he created Adam and Eve, he gave them the 10 commandments, so he gave them his rules right then and there. He told them not to eat from the garden. That's basically what the story says that he told them. He told them that. Everything else you got to incinerate in your head that they just figured out on their own. It wasn't no rules to the shit.
Yeah, but who
But when you put rules to it, then you
It was haters.
when you put rules to anything, it creates a problem. We got laws. Our laws create problems today. Our laws don't fix anything. They create problems.
Create separation.
That's all it does. That's what the Bible and the Quran does.
And I definitely
I just got through watching 12 Years a Slave.
You gotta realize why we were placed here. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't mean to take it to this point, but you gotta realize we was placed here to prove that we could not govern ourselves. And once it get to the point, of course, when we hit Revelations, which I think we already there, that's when he comes back. And I'm gonna leave that there, but that's the problem. It's what he told her or told him not to do, she did it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And now we have to suffer for what she did or what they did, because a lot of people don't want to put it on one of them. So now that's why this world belongs to Satan. Now let's prove that we can govern ourselves. It's impossible. It's impossible.
Dude,
won't never happen.
I just got through watching 12 Years a Slave today, and I seen how
Let's go down that rabbit hole now.
Literally today.
But we saw it.
No,
We
hold
saw
on.
it.
And
It's on the
I seen
news.
how the. Oh, go ahead.
It's on the news. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead,
I will.
bro.
Okay,
I just
that
got
was
through watching
news.
12 Years a Slave today, literally, and I seen how the man was reading off the Bible to him, and he was like, "And it's scripture. It's scripture. For my slaves, I can beat you and do you. It's scripture. Like it's plainly vivid. Like you know what I'm saying? Why this book was made up in the first place. You know what I'm saying? And it's right here in the middle of our face, and it's like, I don't know. A lot of people can't let go of that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people let these religions get in the way, and we just gotta learn to just be black. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been lost for so long with this religion stuff. We let it overtake.
Okay. Now,
Go ahead.
me and Rini had a long conversation today, and she told me something that it was a miracle. How did all those Haitians get into Texas without being detected? And there were so many of them.
Unity.
Look how far they have come. You know what it was? It was unity.
Unity.
They all had the same goal. They all had the same purpose. They didn't talk about what religion they were, who was Protestant, who was Catholic, who came from Dominican, who came from Haiti. You know, there were some young teenage girls that had started walking towards America when they were little, and it was unity. But you get here, and everybody's scattered and fighting over this and over that. You know, this religion, this shoe, this you know, these clothes. These people struggled. They've been walking for years. And how did they get into America and nobody saw them? It was like, somebody go poof? And all them people were under that bridge? They weren't in Mexico. They were in Texas. How did they get there unseen? It was like a miracle and unity. Unity.
Lorraine,
Miss Lorraine,
she got a question.
Miss Lorraine, not cutting you off.
Okay.
When it comes to Haitians, I have totally salute and respect for them. My culture, we don't mess with them. We have, that's one culture we respect for the food. And when you say those type of things, why are they walking like this and that?
I can't understand her. She's too far from the mic.
Yeah, you should bring your ass over here.
She was. I see half your head anyway, sister. Come on in.
I don't want to come in. When you sit down and say, Miss Lorraine, how did the Haitians come in and like, how did the relation come in? How did the Haitians come in and all those type of things. They don't have no religion. They don't have no Catholic. They don't have no Christian. They don't have no Buddha. They don't have nothing. You realize they only praise one thing in their life.
What's that?
Is witchcraft. That's the only thing they
No,
believe.
no, 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 no,
You
no,
cannot
no.
say that,
No,
sister. I know
no,
too many Haitians that
no,
are
no. I beg your
Israelites,
pardon.
that are
I
Muslims. No. That's not true.
see, that's something that the white man has put in everybody's head.
Oh,
That
goodness.
there was culture. Those people came from Africa.
Uh-huh.
They rebelled against the slavery, and they've been suffering and been mistreated by the American government ever since. Woodrow Wilson helped the French government set up an embargo so that the French government wanted everything that they lost, all the money they lost from the sugar plantations and everything. When those Haitians rebelled, they elected their first black president over there, and France came back. They ran Bonaparte off. Napoleon Bonaparte couldn't even fight those Negroes, those warriors, and so they asked the American government and Woodrow Wilson set up an embargo. The Clintons
Teach,
went in there
sister.
supposedly making money for the Haitians to rebuild. They didn't give them one red penny. And the talk about the voodoo, that was the original religion according to some. It was called voodoo, and it was worship of the ancestors. So in my mind, to see people in the church through the Holy Ghost, they're calling on the ancestors. And we've even divided ourselves about that. Nobody wants to be bothered with a holy roller. A holy roller might be calling their great grandmother, might be calling my great grandmother, somebody that's going to come and help, somebody that's going to teach, revive something. But Haitians, that's like Little Black Sambo. Little Black Sambo was an Indian, an East Indian. And in the book, he was chased by a tiger, and he started running around the tree, and the tiger turned to butter. See, that's fairy tales and garbage they want to put in our heads. The stuff that they teach our children. Look at Dick and Jane run. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Just all this old silly nonsense stuff that we've been taught that we can remember better than we know of our own history. So to say that about the Haitians, that's wrong. That's completely wrong. Them people have been struggling since the 1800s trying to get free and stay free. And they still owe the French government money. They still do. Yep, that's why these other countries are catching it now. Everything is falling apart. Europe flooded. One side of the United States is on fire. The other side is flooded. And everybody in the middle is shooting each other and killing girlfriends. And, just everything's going crazy. But do not disrespect the people of color from Haiti that way. Please don't, sister. You research it. You look up the history of Haiti and the people that were there. Them niggas raised hell. They raised hell. And that's why they're trying to get them out the country now, because they know they'll fight. They don't play. They do not play. And most people from the Caribbean either they got a switchblade or they got a
machete.
A machete. Yep. They'll cut you in a minute, and they don't play. But they're not mean, vicious people, and they don't practice voodoo. They don't practice voodoo. And like I said, sister, please do your research on that. And next time I see your hand come out there, I'm gonna take my machete and cut it off if you don't come out on the
Hey, wait, we gonna play this Melanin Miracle, and then we gonna come back, and I'm gonna give everybody a minute, get their final thoughts, man. I done ran over my time. Y'all see.
As we gather here today, under one united front, under the guise of putting our pride aside to become one nation, sworn to the gift of melanin that they once thought was a curse, but it's magic. It's magic.
lights and the fixtures, but don't you forget it's a bigger picture. He put us in the pot and started mixing. 300 billion people made all different. A lot of people born gifted. A lot of people change when the earth shifted. And some will never see the vision. And that's the difference from being alive and just living. Such a crazy time that we live in. If you don't pay attention, you get filled in. It's time we stand up, so we're the real men. Ain't no peace treaty here, we taking back the land. We did it once, we can do it again. 10 toes, I stand, that's a real man. You gotta hold your nigga down. And if you black, say it loud.
As we screaming loud from the tallest peak, linked up in this web tied to the heart of the streets. Sheesh. And I only got 3 letters. SOC. Stay on cold to the end of the road. Let's go.
I am kissed by the sun, I'm highly favored. I reflect God, I mirror the creator. I keloid scars, my father is your savior. I built this world, pick me for my labor. I turned stone into pyramids. Mud made villages. You find me where the living is. Cave dwellers bring ignorance. You rope them off for they nonsense. They lying to you, teaching you black is a curse. Before they trickery, you control the whole earth. You invented math, language, and science. Our melanin is a miracle, don't deny it. On the shoulders of giants, our ancestors God, they even enslaved us, but we fucking survived it. Tables will turn, so stop your crying. I'm so proud to be black, I'm nothing without it. Yeah.
As we ride, one time for the culture that never dies, we rise. In this nation, where the education is built on a foundation of lies, we rise. We rise.
You can paint it vivid when I picture this. My skin is Vizio, I'm the difference. Picking through the channels, I'm the guy. Got me surfing through my life like a tide. The journey is a ride. No wonder why I'm thirsty. Life is full of pride, but never showing mercy every day that I provide. It's like that never cursed me. We done with picking cotton while you really trying to work me. Should have been rich gods and men. Instead they giving you more bars and pens. Just face it like cut scars on chin. Already never even, it's more odds to sin. I'm melanated to the flesh. I don't need your color scheme when it's branded on my chest. I'm stand up for being that. If you represent a god, stand up for being black, motherfuckers.
So we salute to those who blaze the trail beforehand. We stand right hand balled in the fits for power, for the vision, for the unspoken symbolism that parallels the mission. Melanated vision, melanated magic. Ride out. No pride out. Yeah. BTBG, Black System Mafia, New World. BTBG, Black System Mafia, New World.
All right, so I got everybody on mute, I think. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody who came on the panel. Appreciate your love, support. The conversation was held. It was great. Let me take that hell word. But I just want to get everybody at least 1 minute because, we got a lot of people on the panel. And, the ladies go first. So we're going to start off with my little big sister, K Money. You got any final thoughts?
I just want to shout out everybody on the panel. I enjoyed this conversation. This discussion was great. I had a great time. Just one love.
Appreciate that, sis. We're going to go to the next queen, my big sister, the lioness. Oh, let me take you off of mute. My fault. Hold on. My fault. Go ahead.
That's okay, big little brother. This was wonderful. It always is. Your questions are just mind-boggling sometimes. My grandson asked me the other day if there were two vegans that were mad at each other, are they beefing? And I said, "You been listening to Boss Man? You been listening to Boss Man?" Anyway, it was good. I want to see the lady in the corner. I'm glad Mr. Ride Out showed up. I'm glad to see Nunu. Glad to see Ja and Miss K Money. Yes, indeed. And it's always good to see you and hear your voice. But all I ask is that if you've got any doubts about anything I said, do some research on Haiti. You'll be amazed. You'll be blown away. Be blown away. And even the history of the Caribbean and the pirates and everything that were down there. They had a show on HBO called Black Sails, and that was based on the truth. And there were Africans there that kept the pirates out of there and the British out of there. But anyway, do some research. That we can't just run our mouths, without some proof. And the history of the Caribbean and Haiti is beautiful, but it's sad. It's really sad. And I'm just glad to have been part of the conversation, and I thank you, as always. Thank you, boss man.
All right, we're gonna go to this my co-host over here. She want to respond.
I'll respect Miss Lorraine. The only way I speak upon things is because it's facts and I know. Other than if I don't know anything, I will not speak upon it. It is not ignorancy. It's not like against the Haitians, because I know a lot of Haitians. It's something that we have respect for. That's a culture that we have respect for. And like how you said, like I must do my research.
Yes.
I respect that. But as well, I would like for you to do your own too. Because when I say I might have been wrong when I said they don't believe in religions. I might have been wrong with that. But the biggest thing that they believe in is voodoo. And that's what they're known for, and that's what they always gonna be known for. And guess what? They respect it. They will tell you that's what we are.
All right. We're gonna move on. Everybody have their opinion. Everybody will be respected. Why Jizzle? Since you got the goddamn closest to the end of the alphabet, we're gonna start with you, bro.
Nah, man, you know what I'm gonna say, man. Appreciate you letting me grace the platform. I come on here, man. I ain't came on in a minute, but I feel like I touched base once you one time. Salute New, with the album coming up. I'm excited about that. Salute Boss Blake, Boss Blake and L Dot coming with the I'm gonna come on some music shit. L Dot and the boy LA coming with the nigga music album coming soon, and my solo album coming soon. The Arthur James project, but yeah, man, the conversation was good. Got me and my lady up. That's why I had to mute for a little bit, because we got into a little discussion on the sideline that I ain't want to put out there like that. But it got the dialogue going, so that's good. So I like that, So salute to the Lioness, salute to K Money, salute Boss man. I'm a little saucy right now, but yeah, man, I'm gonna holler at y'all, man.
I appreciate you, bro. Hey, it's all love, man. 100, man. Arthur James Project, man. Y'all be looking for that, man. We're going to move on to the youngin', man. Job Biggs. What's good, fam?
Bro. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Shalom.
Shalom.
I just want to say thank you for having me up, man. Appreciate the talk. The topic was great. I appreciate everybody up. Happy birthday, bro. K. I'm gonna just say K. I don't know how to pronounce your name, bro. I don't want to.
It's Crucial, just like.
But happy birthday, bro.
Conflict.
And yeah, there you go. Crucial, happy birthday, bro. New, nice to meet you, man. Miss Lorraine. It was nice hearing from you tonight as well. Your intelligent brains. K Money. I enjoyed you. Thank you, boss man. Appreciate it.
All day long, bro. Anytime. Y'all all welcome. Everybody's welcome. We're gonna end it with the homie, the big homie, Neutro. Nickel.
Appreciate you having me up here, bro. Appreciate the discussion. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Everybody came through. I mean, it's just another one that we wrapped up, bro. You know how we do. So that's all I gotta say. Y'all be looking out for the album, New World of Grown Man's album. It'll be out in about 8 days.
Yes, sir. And I can't wait to hear it. In case y'all haven't heard, give them that date again. They might can't add.
September 30th, bro.
September the 30th, man. Y'all be looking for that New World, the Grown Folk Project. I might have threw folk in there, but Grown Man Project. Y'all know what it is. Why I got them up here. Let me go ahead and throw this on the screen real quick so y'all know what's coming soon. Because, hey, you know I'm going to rep my people all day long. Any of y'all.
We got the crazies. Just give the word. The God's coming. We make them purge. God's coming. We make them purge. The God's coming. We make them purge. Baby say my touch is like some fine wine, going down the back smooth like a decline. I told you wasn't me, you just told me put more effort. You told me change my style and just keep up with the message. I listen. It's like every day I take my last breath, trying to breathe when I sneeze through my past steps. Do it how you want it, do it how you want it. Not a problem when you calculating numbers. Let me catch a vibe with my mental. It's simple. Listen, this is how it's going down. Let me see you smile with them dimples. It's simple. Listen, I love it when you come around. Baby girl, my soul is the temple. It strengthens. Listen, it's tougher than it really sounds. To even come up short from this mission. It's forbidden. Listen, we gon' be together now. Yeah, searching for class. I'm at my own now. Teacher take them to school. I teach the whole town. I'm expanding your mind. This is a new sound.
I don't know why the fuck it was skipping like that, but
hey, bro, it does the same thing when I play it, bro.
That's crazy. I don't know. Maybe I have to re-download it again. But anyway, September 30th, New World coming soon, man. Y'all be ready for that, man. I appreciate you for coming on, man. It's always a pleasure when you come up here, just like it is with everybody else, man. But I'm gonna play one more song and I'm gonna give my final thoughts, which will be short because it's really about everybody's opinions. You know what I'm saying? It's not about what one person thinks. We all have our opinions. So salute to everybody who came up here. And sit tight. We'll play one more song and then I'll be right back with y'all. As soon as I find it. Yeah, I think we're going to do this one right here. This is Blessings.
Body to be global.
Damn, that hurt.
Y'all didn't believe in us when we was down, so don't come round when we didn't give it up, was down on luck. We focused up until we came up. Blessings, work for more than we'll ever need now. We got blessings, blessings.
The road I took, it wasn't easy. A couple potholes, I prayed the Lord keep me. It's not a secret, I live up all the teaching. It's proof that the Lord will never leave. I truly believe it. Some people talk, but they don't have faith. Them non-believers, they just living off of God's grace. In them dark days, make a coward wanna part ways. But they don't do what God say, they choose the hard way. But then they wonder why I'm so blessed. But they were satisfied when a nigga showed stress. Nevertheless, I hold a lot of weight up on my chest. I'm kinda glad that they left, cause they might make a mess. Some of these people really something else, cause they just want the benefits, they don't wanna help. So send them on their way, send them to the left. I'ma tell a nigga step, cause his name player.
Y'all didn't believe in us when we was down, so don't come round when we didn't give it up, was down on luck. We focused up until we came up. Blessings, work for more than we'll ever need now. We got blessings.
I took a major loss this year. My OG, the boss of the field. Pain still ain't stopped. Tried to sneak me from the real. You don't know how that feel, for real. But that's how it is. Seeing life, it ain't no side biz. We gotta duck the fucking vibe. Second chance for you to try again. My Satan's on his job, that's a higher man. Ain't nobody higher, never depend on the man. There's a messiah, man. See, they don't understand, it's a bigger plan. Niggas be tripping, they be playing. He gon' come back again, gon' walk across this crooked land. And lead this world a shaking land. Better believe it, you can book it, man. I took his hand, cause Satan coming at my fam. My fake friends don't care, they don't give a damn. So I'ma give him my glory, tell y'all my story. Cause I'm a man, 10 toes, I stand with my man. Can I get an amen?
I didn't believe in us when we was down, so don't come round when we didn't give it up, was down on luck. We focused up until we came up. We got blessings. Work for more than we'll ever need now. We got blessings.
God, I just want to thank you for everything you've done for me. I even appreciate the struggle that you put in my life, because it made me a stronger man. For real. You dig? Oh, yeah.
All right. So we back, and I don't have. I'm sorry, what you say, bro?
That was tight.
Appreciate it, fam. Appreciate it. I haven't dropped it on my page yet. That's one of K Money's favorite songs. But I'll just give y'all my final thoughts, man. It's really not too much, but I definitely want to let everybody know that everyone has opinion on whatever topic I bring to the table. Like Lorraine says, I will hit you with some shit that's going to make you think or make you get out of your character to the point because you're so passionate about that particular topic that you may come across aggressive. And it's okay as long as you're being respectful. And I'm not saying nobody was disrespectful at all. So let's get that straight now. But of course, we started with the topic tonight about, being in love with multiple people. And I think everybody had their opinion about it. And of course, like New brought up, I think Lorraine brought up how things were back in the days, especially in the Bible days, that, you had multiple wives. Then we had, I think her name was Atlanta girl, I can't remember who said she got 4 husbands. And then, we even moved on to prostitution. How we got there, I don't know. But the way we live our lives is how we going to live our lives. And we went from Flo talking about how she was raised in her country. And I brought up the simple fact that you can't be a product of your environment if it doesn't, I guess, sit morally right with you. And then when we get to spiritual things, everybody don't believe in the same thing. Even when we got to the point where she was talking about the Haitians, I would never talk about no goddamn Haitian. Them some crazy motherfuckers. But at the same time, that I do know that they do practice voodoo, but I would never say they don't believe in a religion. You know what I'm saying? I guess what I'm trying to get at is, if you don't agree with no one here on this platform, or you disagree with one person or the next person, just do it respectfully. Do your research, like Lorraine said, because that's what it's about. We're here to help each other. That's all this shit is about. It ain't about who's right and who's wrong. We're here to help each other because we already know we up against the enemy, and we know what the enemy is, and I ain't got to go into that. So that's my final thoughts. I wasn't gonna go deep into anything because I think everybody did a hell of a job speaking what they felt and what they believe. somebody in here spoke the truth, but who's going to be the person to say that's right and that's wrong? Nobody. Because we all are not God. I ain't going to go there with you knew. We're not perfect. There's only one perfect person.
Ain't no right and wrong.
It is. Morally, it is. But thank y'all for tuning in, man. I'm off for the next 2 days. So y'all probably be seeing me again tomorrow and Friday. So Nu, if you ain't got anything, I'm gonna hit the last song and we out of this bitch.
Again, appreciate the chat. I love all y'all mofos. That's real talk, because I really do. And I see y'all on the next one. Bam.
Bam! And we out. I'm the life of the goddamn party.
Told me clean my mess up so I wouldn't stress her and leave my homework on the dresser. I was like a professor. My motivation came from cultivate for those who slowly hated on my generation. Those the one I knew that wouldn't make it. My concentration, you could never break it. My domination never hesitate. His mercy and his good graces. But nowadays, it's a lot we facing. To one virus turn to a whole lot of cases. They racist. Another black man facing cases. They try to break us all down with every situation. I'm from Obama Nation. It hurt him bad when he got nominated. It's a shame cause the blacks still hate. See the progress, I can taste it. Why they still think we on the wait list. Only ways make it so we can't make shit. We still search for greatness. And I don't know how you gon' take this. The truth is you still gotta face, still lacking education. That bullshit they teaching us is basic. 2 parents in the home and slowly fade. While the bar ain't even raised. When a death is the only damn occasion. That's the only time my people start praying. Now how is that amazing? They keep a bag so they blaze. All that loud shit make a nigga lazy. Hey, you can take it how you want, baby. I'm just speaking facts, so that's all. This is about that big shit, baby.